I don't know. That's Boston or Brooklyn.
That's Brooklyn, bro.
That's Boston or Brooklyn. Wait, what?
There we go. I had to mute.
Cheers. It's good health.
It's going to be a long night. Hello, everyone. It's Dylan from Yu-Gi-Oh! Everything, and welcome back to another episode of Talking Yu-Gi-Oh! 7's Up. This is episode 7-7, The Dark Angel Descends, and I am joined by, the Revives, I got the name wrong. That's okay. And I am joined by two of the four wonderful people who are on this team with me, Nick T and Dredger. How are you boys doing tonight?
Doing great.
Good. Awesome. I'm ready for this, I think.
I'm so
Probably not.
It's going to be a good one. There is so much to talk about. 77 was one of the craziest episodes of Yu-Gi-Oh! In a very long time. From the sixth sibling reveal to Swirly being Goha Yuga, kind of, to just everything that transpired in this episode, to Yugioh pretty much getting his seemingly memories wiped there at the end of the episode. It was just an insane, nutty episode. I did my review on it earlier. I think it's one of the best episodes of the show. And I am very excited to discuss not only with these two gentlemen, but with you guys in the chat for the next few hours or however long we're here for. I couldn't say few minutes.
That's true.
So I was kind of in a hard place there.
Few half hours.
For the next hour or so.
Few half hours.
2 hours.
Few half hours.
We could say couple hours.
Couple hours.
Really?
We have the 78 summaries as well as the 79 and 80 summaries. So we have a lot to go over in terms of what's going to happen in the next 3 episodes. Guys, I'm not sure if this arc is ending in episode 80. Episode 80 doesn't seem like an arc finale. So I'm really not sure where we are headed in terms of how long this arc is going to last, but I guess that's up for debate, and we'll have to just see about that and how things transpire. No Pete, unfortunately, tonight. He was not able to make it, and Calibro is currently 8,000 feet in the sky, and we hope that he's going to land okay. He's going to Phoenix, Arizona for the weekend, Calibro.
Really?
So I don't know. I made the mistake. I didn't get Calibro's pick for this episode for Yuga versus Yuga.
Yeah.
So I don't know if he's going to get service before
I know
that.
he's going to pick Yuga, that's for sure.
He's going to pick Yuga. So Calibro will pick Yuga. Actually, we'll just say draw no result for Cal. So
no.
We'll figure it out. Don't worry. Before we get into 77, I do want to thank everyone who donated or super chatted in last week's 7's Up. It is never expected, but it is incredibly, incredibly appreciated. It allows us to continue to upgrade things here at the studio and make it a better, more seamless viewing experience for you all at home. That is a huge thank you to Drago77 Blue, Philip Rosewood, Thatman666, X-Slayer, TNX Rail, Ivrea, Best Cowboy Cad Bane, Wandering Soul, Anonymous Anime Lover, Pegasus Saya, Kaju Hubinu, Alden Tolbert, Electric Kevin, Nicholas Horton, The Sox God, Pink Penguin, Solid Snack, Limestone, C. Sanadvon, Dark Emperor J, The Flail IPS 101, and Chapel of Flapple. Thank you guys so much. 2 ways to donate if you feel you want to do so. The super chat function on YouTube or the link in the description. I get a larger percentage from the link, but if you choose to donate however you're comfortable doing, it just means the world to me, so thank you. Boys, this was an insane episode.
It was
crazy. It really was. Before we get into the discussion, quick question. Top 5 episode for you. Yes or no?
Thank you for the dono.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we're all high on it then. That's basically my way of seeing if you guys liked it as much as I did.
There's a lot of things to like in the episode. There's a couple things, but that doesn't knock down those big things.
Yeah, I don't think I'm as high on it as you are. But if we're talking top 5,
it makes top 5.
Yeah, it makes top 5.
Yeah, it's good.
Well, I mean, but by saying it's top 5 out of 77, you had to have liked it.
Yeah, absolutely.
A lot.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah. Enjoyed it.
Maybe if it was top 3, I don't know.
Yeah, top 3.
4 or 5, I think. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, for me, I'm debating between this or 23.
That's what I mean. Yeah, that's like.
Yeah, I just thought it was a phenomenal episode. But there's so much to talk about, guys. I mean, generally speaking, I obviously gave my thoughts in my review video today.
Yeah.
So I don't really have too much to say generally. I would love to go into some topics a little later on. But I'm going to let you guys speak. Generally speaking, Dredger.
Thank you.
Your boy
for
Swirly,
the
man.
dono.
I mean, what did you think of Maybe Swirly's final
he's
episode of the show.
He's something else.
He's in his final form now.
Yeah.
Final form, baby.
What did you think?
So overall, again, I that's the one thing. I'll start with the negatives of the episode. I think we'll address the negatives first. I don't like how they did it. I kind of thought it was like, I don't want to say lazy writing, but kind of like they weren't sure. And like, oh yeah, no, we like Swirly as the sixth sibling. So didn't like that. But just the whole build up, like the episode is very good. Yugioh throughout the episode, the duel remembering things. Like, wait, why? What am I remembering? You remember the chant. Monster Reborn. I like also the new view on Monster Reborn. Monster Reborn was that different image. I like this kind of, I don't know.
Wasn't it originally the Ankh? And it was changed?
It was.
Oh, okay. Really?
It was.
So it was
That's
the original.
that's the original.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's the OCG art. They changed
Yes.
it in the TCG.
Yeah.
That's
Okay, cool. So again, I liked how that card did the same effect, but it was interesting how there was a chant with it. I like to see Swirly become this Goha Yuga character, and we see this. We were all like high on Yugioh being this big villain, scary villain, and this guy comes out and just like, no,
I was a little boy.
I am the darkness. Like, oh
Yeah.
shit, that's a mother. And I like his. This is weird, but his just I don't know. He looked very towering and menacing compared to something.
He looks huge.
And then when he had his wings, like this man just flew
Yeah.
away.
My man flew
Was he
away.
Batman?
Yeah, into the moon.
So there was a lot of wow factors. I was sitting, I was in my office at lunch watching this episode. And I'm just the whole time like,
Yeah, I got like 5 texts from him saying, "I can't believe I didn't react to this episode."
yeah,
with you guys."
I honestly, guys, if I had reacted to this episode live, I would have woken up everyone on Dylan's block. And mind you, we're in his basement. I don't know how. That's how excited and loud I would have been watching this episode.
Yeah.
It's very entertaining. A lot of good stuff. I like where they went with it. Again, interesting how they got there. Not a huge on that, but how they got there doesn't really matter now that we're there. I will say, it's not my number one episode, but it definitely fits the top 5 as you would ask. So I really enjoyed it. Good duel, short duel, obviously. Again, more fusions as we saw. No maximums. I don't think Yugioh was confirmed for a maximum or anything like that, so I wasn't surprised about that. I'm interested that he uses like a lizard dueling, because remember we were wearing Swirly.
Yeah.
We thought some crazy. He used what his little costume was.
Yeah.
I like also the image work when he comes out of the costume.
Oh yeah, that
It's
was
like a monster.
Yeah.
Like
Well,
a straight black.
Well, that's how you
demon.
don't do like a Halloween outfit as well. You don't zip the back, right? If
Yeah,
you
but,
were in a-
But it's
but
a
this
lot
was
more
like
than that.
this
Yeah.
was like a demon. A demon came out of Swirly.
yeah, well, it was like slime.
Yeah, it was. It was like his whole being changed. Like it's
Yeah.
It was very interesting to me. I really enjoyed it. So yeah, overall, I thought it was a very good episode.
A line of dialogue that I thought was very interesting that maybe I'm overthinking,
Okay.
but I want to talk to you guys about before Nick T gives his general impressions.
Thank you for
When
the
Euro says, "We
dono."
remember who that man is," Goha Yuga, he is a member of the 6 Goha siblings. I thought that line was weird because Euro didn't say he's our brother or he's one of our siblings. He's a member of the 6
They're
Goha
obviously
siblings.
distanced from him. I
So
think,
do you think that's what it is? It's more
I think it's more distance.
like
There's a rift.
emotional rift, or
I agree.
or do you think that they're not even siblings?
I do think they're related. I
think they're related.
I think it is
Part-
more of an emotional.
I
rift.
wouldn't be shocked if these 6 characters were like drones of some sort. I really
We're
like.
back on the drones.
I don't
thing?
know about
Okay.
that.
I
I think that's a stretch.
I
I think you're
Yeah.
trying to stretch a single
Well,
to a triple.
based on
So-
80s summary, they're going to
Oh.
reveal the truth about the Goha siblings.
Yes, okay. So that you're
So that's what I'm pulling from.
All right.
And of course, that's a little later on. We're going to talk
again,
about the
and
summaries.
that's the beauty of this channel. We can there could be a lot of things that could happen.
Yeah.
You don't know that's
don't
the
know.
beauty,
Right.
and we're just coming out with these great opinions, great ideas. Everyone can choose what they want
Yeah.
to think based on that.
Right,
and I
of
love
course.
that. I love that about
Well,
it.
well, that's the thing. There's just so many theories out there.
Exactly. Everyone's got a good opinion, and he's got to kind of express
Absolutely.
it. So
Absolutely.
I'm excited about that.
Well, generally speaking, that was a little off topic, but I want to know
okay.
your thoughts on the episode.
Generally speaking, I really liked the episode. I thought it was really entertaining. As a sucker for like magical elements, especially in a show now that's been very like scientific, like technology based.
yeah.
I love those like horror elements. The Goha Yuga coming out of Swirly in a like demon slime form.
Yeah,
and
that was
then-
cool.
And Doll turning into the wings on his back, like super edgy, over the top. But I loved that. I thought
Yeah.
that was really cool.
Something different.
Yeah.
I like it.
Yeah, the tone definitely changed, and I liked that. Like,
Yeah, it did.
yeah, so I was super into that. There, of course, elements that I didn't like,
Yep.
which we can talk more about.
And we will.
But in terms of general, like, sure, the parts of the plot I don't love. Visually and as an
Oh my
episode
God.
on its own, I really
Wow
enjoyed
factor.
Yeah.
it. There was a wow factor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I agree.
Well, I guess we can go to Goha Yuga as a character, right? Because this is a different type of character that we have gotten in the show so far. I know a lot of people might say, well, when Yugioh first showed up, he was creepy. And he was.
He was.
But I feel like,
puppets and all that, yeah.
I feel like it not only wasn't on this level, but I feel like that just had a different vibe to it. It had a more like playful, malicious vibe to it.
Yeah.
Whereas
He's a cat boy.
Right, he's a cat boy. Whereas this character looks the part and verbally plays the part of someone who just wants to bring pain and chaos to people.
Everyone, look at how he came. They Swirly's costume and it just sitting. You see in the corner after you standing there looking all. Yeah, like that alone is like Yugioh came in. I know this guy's like I'm ripping out of this little weak of a body on here. Like
this character also has the potential of a superpower and an ability that we have not seen at all before in Yu-Gi-Oh! Sevens.
Yep.
And that's where you bring up the magical element.
Yes.
Like, this is not an invention or a science thing. This is a person or whatever, a creature, whatever this guy is, who can erase your memories.
Yeah.
And I said in my review, when I talk about stakes being high, they don't need to be life or death.
No.
I think with Reigns, it was a lot, and you're watching now, it's a lot of life or death.
Yeah.
And to have high, those are obviously the highest stakes you can get, but to have high stakes, or maybe the world being on the line, to have high stakes, I think that's high.
Yeah, your memories?
Someone's
What
memory.
makes you who you are?
Yeah, that's basically like pseudo-death.
Yes, I would.
To a degree.
Because then that personality is now dead and you have to create a new persona because you can't remember anything.
Right.
Yeah.
Basically, I mean, we will find out how that panned out, but what is perceived to have happened to Yugioh, I mean, he went from maybe one of the more menacing characters of the show, and then his expression was blank and childlike.
Yeah.
His eyes went from almost like slimmer to like that sort of menacing look, and then just wide-eyed and bright like a child.
It was,
like total 180.
Yeah.
And that was really cool. We haven't really experienced anything like that yet, so I really like that.
Yeah. So the Goha Yuga character,
Super dope.
we're all very high on.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Agreed. Yeah.
I love the edginess of it. I think that's sick.
Yeah.
I always gravitate towards like the edgy characters.
I know you do. Yeah. No, he's great. I mean, I really, really like him. And another aspect of the episode that I liked as well is, and it's something that I didn't know they were going to do this, but they showed Nanaho at the end. And I feel like they're still keeping Nanaho and her clan relevant as being threats in this current arc and this world. And I like that a lot. That even though now Goha Yuga's been revealed, Nanaho is still a threat and there. Yeah. So I like that as well. I mean, Dredger, what did you think about Goha Yuga?
I think Nick Teague hit the nail right in the head. He's got that edginess to him. He looks intimidating. You know, I'm not a guy I get intimidated very often, but I was going against Goha Yuga, I'd be definitely hesitating with some of my moves. He just has that it factor right now that this show needed. We talked about being concerned about this arc. 4 or 5 episodes, we were very concerned, and now we have this very true looking villain. Who's actually teamed with Nanaho in some way for Nanaho to like kind of kneel when this man shows up, flies in like Batman, and her and her minions kneel to him. Yeah. When we thought Nanaho was the intimidating one.
Yep.
So now all of a sudden you bring in another big piece to this chess match we got going on, and everything's changed now. Now I don't know. We had made predictions for the last Duel arc. I think that who's he gonna be now? We could be totally wrong now. We thought Nanaho was the bad guy.
What episode should the
arc should end on episode 80. We have the summaries for 79 and 80, very short summaries. It doesn't seem like the arc is ending because it doesn't seem like there's a duel in 80.
No.
It seems like there's a duel in 78, which we know is Yuga. 79, I'll say it because I think most people here probably don't care about the spoilers. 79 is Goha Yuga versus Luke.
Yeah.
But that duel does not seem to continue into 80. So the next 2 weeks we're getting this guy dueling Yuga and then dueling Luke. And I love that.
They're making him relevant, and
if he beats Yuga and Luke right off the bat, who's gonna stop this guy?
He's 2-0, bro.
He's 3-0 because he would have beaten Yugioh.
Yeah. If you think about it, Swirly's undefeated record is just gonna continue.
I mean, on a technicality, I guess. Swirly is not.
He's technically 2-0, and then he turned into Goha Yuga and became.
So I've seen.
Goha Yuga got the win.
Yes, that's like saying Luke Man got the win again, or Luke got the win against Tiger. It was Luke Man.
It was Luke Man.
All right, that one I'll give you.
So I will say this. I will say this. I'm very excited with where the show is going because of this character.
Absolutely.
I am so excited. But obviously there was a thing from this episode that has kind of split a lot of people. I think it split us at this table as well. And so that's where I wanted to go to next. For 25 episodes for about 6 months, right, half a year.
Yeah.
Since the 48-hour stream when it got revealed, which was in early June. So half a year. When we saw the poster and we saw the 5 and we saw the shadowed guy on the poster on the left-hand side, we've been wondering who is the 6th Goha sibling. Mm-hmm. This reveal has kind of split a lot of people.
Yeah. Yes, it has.
Yeah. So, I mean, Dredge, I'll start with you. You obviously loved Swirly. He was your bread and butter as soon as this arc started. Yeah. That's when you joined the podcast when Swirly debuted.
Was my guy.
So Swirly means obviously a lot to you.
Yeah.
I think a lot of people had issue with Mimi holding the badge to Swirly and it saying it wasn't him and then it being him. I mean, how did you feel about it?
Well, now looking back on it, I understand why people could be frustrated or not agree with that. But if you think about it, these are 2 different characters, and that's like they're 2 different personalities. The Swirly that we knew and most of us loved was technically didn't have any memories. That's why he didn't have memories. Now he was brainwashed. Or not brainwashed, but he had lost his memories, right? Is that what we're saying?
Yeah, it's up for debate. I mean, he remembered the code. Like, there's
so there's little things that I remember. But think about it. When he's in the code, he was in Goha. Like it's only when he was back to where his roots really came from.
It's weird. But then even after the Swirly thing, he remembered Luke because he said farewell, Luke,
right?
And he clearly had respect for Luke. So it's
like,
almost like he was.
If he's playing a character.
But the thing, I don't believe that. I don't believe that he was in control of what was going on.
I agree.
With Swirly.
I think that's
and some people do. Some people believe he deceived everyone as Swirly.
No, God.
But I don't believe that.
No, I don't really believe that.
So I mean, that's another debate of it. There's a lot right now.
It seems inconsistent.
But we could get a lot answered in 78.
We could.
That's the thing.
Yeah. Again, if you really think about it, technically, should the card have probably went off? Yes. But I guess they just maybe they doubled back. They weren't sure how they felt about making him the 6th at the time, and that's why the writers changed it.
That could have been it could have been something that was
they wanted to see it with the reaction
isn't the right word, but it could have been
like they rewrote.
It could have been something that
in a way it's kind of retcon. Yeah, no, it was intended.
It could have been something that's a good point that I actually haven't thought about, which isn't necessarily excusing the decision, but they could have said, "No, we don't want Swirly's character to be the 6th sibling."
Everyone's like,
but I also would imagine this is something they would have had to have planned. Right, Swirly debuted when the 6 siblings pretty much debuted. I don't know. I mean, what did you think about it?
I felt conflicted about it because for a multitude of reasons. If you're looking at it from like purely a canonical standpoint, sure, you could argue, the badge didn't work because it was Swirly, not Yuga. But I'm not even looking at it from that standpoint.
Okay.
Looking at it from like a writing standpoint, I feel like we were treated like we were stupid. Really? And that's what I don't like because we're saying, we were as an audience developing, maybe it's Swirly, maybe it's Yuga, maybe it's Swirly, maybe it's Yuga. A character catches on, they immediately squash it. A character catches on the other theory, they immediately squash it. Both blatant lies, because in a way it was really like it was Yuga, but it wasn't our Yuga. Like it's Yuga, but it's not Yuga. It's Swirly, but it's not Swirly. And that just like, that's not a twist. That's just like, by the way, we just lied.
Yeah.
I feel like we were treated dumb, because we were right, basically.
Yeah.
But we were just lied to.
Yeah.
And that I don't like.
Yeah. No, I think that's...
I love how it turned out, but I don't like how we got there.
Yeah. I think it's super valid to feel that way. And I said that in my review. And the thing with me is I'm okay. I can look past it because I'm so happy with the direction. I was so worried that the 6th sibling, as Pete said many times, sitting right there, was going to be a goofy joke character.
Yeah, and then it would have been that.
And so what would my reality? What would I rather the reality have been? This reality, which by the way, neither are perfect. No, I'm not defending it.
No,
but this reality or the reality where it is a much better reveal. but the character is goofy and
Thank
kind of a
you
comedic
for
relief.
the
This round is definitely
dono.
better.
The outcome is better in this scenario, and that's what I am kind of just basing my numbness, I
Sure.
guess.
The outcome was good.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
appreciated the outcome. I just didn't appreciate what we got before that.
Yeah, which I think is completely fair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And a third scenario was that it could have been someone that we had, even though we haven't met this character, it could have been someone entirely unrelated, bringing another character into the fold, which I would have disliked just as much.
Yeah, and I would have
Because
actually liked that. I wanted it to be a new character.
I think-
oh no, I wanted it to be. No, I didn't want it to be a new character.
I
I'm
don't
sorry.
want, because I think one thing this show does suffer from is bloating.
Yeah.
Where it's like, oh, let's bring in all these characters, and then they say goodbye, and they say goodbye, and maybe we'll see them in a cameo. I didn't want that.
Yeah.
So I'm glad we didn't get that, because
Yeah.
at least this is someone that we've sort of led up to.
I mean,
that is fine.
We talk about bloating. I mean, just look this arc at the main crew and the siblings.
Yeah.
Right? The main crew, Roman has been downgraded to a curry joke
Yeah.
this entire arc. Yuga, I don't think has had, it's been another, he's going to take 3 straight L's. If Yuga loses next week, these last 16 duels has been a coin flip. 8 and 8.
Yeah. Yep.
He's lost 5 since between episodes 73 and 78.
That I take a much
Or
bigger
3.
issue with.
Yeah.
Fact.
Yeah.
Whatever.
lot of
I
losing.
can look past the us, but just why?
I feel like when you watch other Yu-Gi-Ohs, they definitely had like squad, like some like heroes or not pro type, but like part of the team and not important. They can take it out. Why doesn't Roman try to fight or Gakuto try to fight Goha Yuga, get creamed, and then it's like, oh, let's bring in Yuga. Then if you were to, then you're kind of more legitimizing it instead of just having
Exactly.
your pro tech going against the antac and losing immediately.
Yeah.
It's starting to get a little repetitive at that. Yuga loses
Bingo.
all these duels.
Yeah. Where it's
all the
like I
time.
really don't think he should have lost. What did he
Against
lose his
Luke?
duel before?
Luke.
Tiger. Who did he duel before Tiger? Oh, Luke. Yeah.
Yeah, Luke.
Yeah. He shouldn't have lost one of those 2 duels. Preferably the Luke one, but to duel this many times in such a short amount of time and lose 3 out of 3,
Yeah.
I have a big problem with that.
Yeah. I mean, he's the worst dueling protagonist ever.
Yeah.
Not to say he's the worst character. I don't think he's the worst
He's
protagonist.
one of the best.
I would agree with that. I mean, he's like middle for me right now, but
I like him more, yeah.
dueling wise, he's just, well, from the ones you've seen. You've also skipped a lot of the middle ones, but from the ones you've seen, yeah, I'd probably agree.
Like, what, is he the worst? He's the worst.
No, that he's one of the best from the ones he's seen.
What is it? What are you seeing?
What are you seeing
Good chunk of
Brains.
Brains, Duel Monsters,
in GX, right?
GX,
Yeah.
and some of 5Ds.
Yeah.
Yeah, DM's the only one you really, I feel like have a yeah, maybe, but
It depends on how you feel about Yusei, which I think he's a great character.
Oh, we're talking
but-
You mean
5Ds?
Yusaku? Do you mean Yusei from 5Ds? Did you see enough of 5Ds?
No, I'm saying for him.
Oh, for him, right.
Oh no! I was saying I know you like Yugi.
I
No, you
love
don't like
Yugi.
yeah. That's right.
Oh, you're saying
I'm
from my
you,
perspective.
Yo, no,
From my
me.
perspective.
No, I like you say the best, but that's just. I don't know. I feel like I can relate more to that. Character.
The other thing that I there's a few things to get to. So the Swirly reveal obviously being one that has a lot of people talking. The Luke in this episode, really at the end, I took a lot of stock in what was done at the end of this episode, where Luke was the one making the charge towards Goha Yuga, saying like, hey, we got to get back to work, hoping that it was the regular Swirly. Obviously it wasn't.
Yeah.
And Goha Yuga turns around and I think respectfully says farewell, Luke, and flies
Yeah,
away.
which was-
Right, because
For
he was
the
treating him with
dono.
Right. And I saw a few people not take too kindly to my comments, what I said in my review, and I wanted to get your opinions on it, where I said this arc and the last arc, to me, has felt more like Luke has had the story revolve around him
Absolutely.
in a protagonist-esque way.
100%.
I don't know
I
if those
agree.
comments were out of line to say.
No, they're not.
But I
Here's the
didn't know
thing.
how you guys felt about that.
I don't like that. I don't like that. That's a
I
fact. I don't like
right,
that's a fact.
right.
Don't
Yeah,
like
I-
that is, but
Yeah.
I like
being
Yuga
said.
a lot better. I like him as the protagonist, but it doesn't feel that way, and I don't
agree.
like that.
Right, and
So-
that's
But I think your
exactly
That's what
statement-
we're
I
saying
don't like your
is-
statement, but not because it's untrue.
no,
Right.
it's a true statement. I think
Right,
that's why
right.
it hurts in a sense because you have Yuga as your protein. He's a great character, but it's
I
just
think
lately.
he's a better character,
I would
but he's
agree.
just getting shafted, and that's just,
Well, I also said, and I saw a couple of people in the comments, that I am looking more forward, and maybe it's just me, because I don't know if you guys would disagree, but I'm looking more forward to Luke versus Goha Yuga than Yuga versus Yuga,
Because it's a given.
Because, well, not only is the result a given, because we know Goha Yuga's beating Yuga,
Right.
or at least we would assume that. We're making our picks unless
it's a draw, no result. It's the only way you could
be
justify it. But
and the other thing is, I just feel like there was more build-up between Luke and Swirly than there was Yuga and Swirly.
Exactly.
Did Yuga and Swirly even have that much like communication? Maybe they did a little bit, but it wasn't on the level of Luke and Swirly. And that's why he says farewell Luke and not farewell Yuga. Maybe there's a deeper tie-in between the Yugas, and I'll be more invested when next week's episode starts.
Yeah.
They have the same name, but besides having the same first name,
there's barely any relationship.
At the moment, we have to assume there's not any sort of tie-in. So, I mean, I don't know if you guys are...
Don't get me wrong. I think making relationships between side characters is very important. Even like Protagonist and whatever. The relationship between a now main villain and our protagonist is what should have been built, not between Luke, and that's why he feels more like the protagonist.
Right.
That's wrong.
Right. Well, I think of Zexel. A lot of people, are comparing this to the Vector moment. How close were Vector or Ray and Yuma at the beginning of Zexel 2?
no clue.
Right?
I don't know.
Ray and Yuma were. It wasn't Ray and Bronk. I mean, come on.
Yeah, Bronk.
Bronk.
Bronk,
yeah.
bro.
So,
I don't know.
Like
That's a
Bronk.
fair comparison. Bronk?
no, not Brock from Pokemon.
No, Bronk. Like, isn't that the goofy?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not a fair comparison.
He was the best friend character.
He's the best friend character, but I think Luke is built up a lot more than that.
You're right. I'm surprised you knew who that was.
Yeah, I know that guy.
This guy knows.
He looked up his mom. That's why.
Oh my God.
I don't think his mom's even attractive, is she? I don't
No,
think so.
she-
Whoa.
But his sister.
It's-
Holy. Yikes.
Oh,
Okay.
God.
Okay. This is something. This. Oh boy.
I forgot what his sister looked like.
Yikes.
Oh, God. But, that's the thing, right? Because you look at Luke and Swirly's relationship, and now you look back at that and you say, why couldn't that have been Yuga and Swirly? This is another... The tournament arc, the fourth arc of the show, we were supposed to root for Luke.
Yes.
Luke was on the... Luke, Roman, and Gakuto. They were on the right side of the screen.
Yeah.
That was from Luke's perspective to become King of Duels.
Yep. 100%,
And
without a
he
doubt.
succeeded.
He succeeded.
That arc, he was felt like the protagonist. And that's how it's felt the last two arcs as well. Luke Man and now this arc.
Not even felt. That arc he basically was. You got bowed out.
Yeah, that's right. That's
was like,
right. And then formed a
guys-
super team like the Golden State Warriors.
Yeah.
I mean, come on.
Yeah, it's like, hey guys, I'm gonna sit this one out.
That reference is actually.
And by the
accurate,
way,
so.
got physically threatened.
Who threatened him?
Luke.
Oh, that's right. Luke. Oh, yeah. Didn't Luke almost
He was
throw
gonna
him?
sock him. He was gonna sock him.
Yeah, and then Luke beat him in the finals.
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
Yeah, no, he bowed out. And he's like, I'm sitting this one out, guys.
yeah.
That's not. We didn't make that up. We didn't write that.
No.
Imagine we did. That would be great writing. Oh Jesus Christ.
I
Listen,
love Yuga so much.
I like Yuga more than Luke too.
I would adopt him as a son.
I don't make these comments to
It
to
upsets
be
me.
different, but that's just how it feels.
Yeah.
I would argue that all day.
Pete said I need to be locked up. You ain't wrong about that.
Yeah,
Oh
Pete,
my
Pete,
God.
yeah, Pete, bring the... Never mind.
Wait, where
yeah,
is
never
that
mind.
going?
We did a poll. 87 or 80% of people said the episode was great. 17% said it was good, and 3% said it was okay or bad. Actually, no one said it was bad. 3% said it was okay. That's kind of where I would feel.
Yeah,
I mean, I thought it was great.
I said good because I think 8, like the high end of good, would be for me.
I'm
take
okay.
one.
I'm okay.
I'll take one.
Um,
Oh God. Hey, caught it still though. That wouldn't have been a fumble, that's for sure.
I mean, was there anything else that kind of grabbed your attention in this episode?
I'll think about that for a second. Yeah, I mean, Dredger touched upon it a little bit. The fact that I like that we've assembled this like villainous like squad now.
Sinister Six.
It's
vibes.
almost where it's like, and it's like I feel like it's something we've seen before, like where not in this show, but like in other media, where like you get someone who's perceived to be the villain, and their whole goal is really just to resurrect the main villain. And then they're like, and like you love that, where, like things that come to fruition, they basically successfully resurrect that main, and then like now they serve him. And like that's dope. Like that's super sick.
Pretty cool.
Yeah.
Like, so I'm actually really excited about that. That part grabbed me.
She called him Yuga-san, right? Yuga-san.
Yeah,
so.
I was like, that's like they're literally this dark these dark ninjas are now serving. They're like
The Dark
they're
Master,
Dark
the Dark
Lord.
Head, and Dark
Yeah.
Lord, bro.
Like,
This
that's
is- this is
sick.
some Harry Potter, Lord Voldemort. You're in
Exactly.
trouble.
And I love how another aspect that I loved about this episode was for this entire arc, we figured that whoever dueled Yugioh wiped his memories. That wasn't what happened.
Right.
Yugioh sealed
Thank
away the
you
character that he was
for
dueling.
the dono.
And so
Turn.
what we thought happened in the past happens in this episode.
Yeah.
This character seals away Yugioh's memories. So I thought that was also really well done. And it does show that they had like a good plan for where they wanted the arc to go. I just think that it took a little too, there were a lot of just kind of
too
weird.
long.
Yeah.
weird episodes in this arc.
Yeah,
Um,
you bringing that memories thing up is a good point because Shio said it earlier. Shio was in here and when we first brought it up, but I'm still on the fence of really what happened and how it happened. But essentially the fact that in the initial battles back when it first happened, that they lost those memories due to trauma. And which maybe Yuo's memories being lost the first time does support that theory because he was successful and then passed out and forgot. So maybe, but now this time is something different. I feel because like literally Goha Yuga just rocked his life.
Sucks.
This I feel is different because Goha Yuga, who seems way more powerful than any of the siblings, placed the curse on Yugioh.
Exactly.
Yeah.
The first time I think I would agree.
This is going to be a case, and I'm telling you right now, this is going to be a case where he's going to start wiping the memories of people, and the only way you get your memories back is if he's defeated. It's going to be very similar to Pegasus in Duelist Kingdom, where Pegasus was trapping people in cards.
Yeah.
This guy's just trapping your memories,
Okay.
which is not death, but it's like I'm viewing it
It's
like
close.
a pseudo death.
Yeah.
And
And
if we fail, these characters are gone.
yeah,
Forever,
and so that's I mean, if he goes these next 3 episodes, if he beats theoretically Yugioh, Yuga, and then Luke, and all of them lose their memories and abilities, who's stopping this guy?
Nobody.
We're
bro.
running out of people. That's all I'm
Nail
gonna tell you.
is
So-
Nail gonna show up again? Like,
Oh, you didn't know Roa's? Roa?
Yeah,
and,
Roa. I don't- I
Nail's
have any-
gonna show up on his like way to deliver food.
Yo, that
I
won't
forgot
lie
they
to you.
relegated him to a
Dude,
DoorDash
he's
driver.
That
literally
was great.
DoorDash. my man's an Uber Eats driver right now.
Yo, he's killing it.
He's
man's
no,
a
he's not
Uber.
killing it. He's one of the smartest people in the entire Yu-Gi-Oh franchise, and they got him delivering for DoorDash.
Yeah.
I mean, come on.
Uber Eats.
And maybe Postmates even. My man's going grocery shopping for you.
I mean, this is sick.
I love it. It's
Yeah.
The only character, by the way, when they're dueling that I know it's going to be a great episode. The only character.
Yeah.
Asana.
Always.
Yeah, it's,
She
hasn't
has
had many
become
bad
very
days.
slowly but surely one of my favorite characters, if not my favorite, and the backbone of, not the backbone of the show, that's a weird thing to say, but the steady hand of the
Yeah,
show.
she's
if
like
you will.
reliable, you know.
Oh,
like,
reliable.
She, if no one,
If she's dueling, it's a good episode.
Yep.
That's
Most
just
of
it.
the time.
Yeah. But man, I don't. Neil's doing DoorDash. Who's stopping this guy? I'm starting to get worried.
Someone said I think he's probably maybe it's part of Providence. And wait, yeah. He tells you tipping is part of Providence. That would convince me.
That's
to tip.
actually.
Yeah.
I would tip
I
him.
would probably
I would
tip.
tip him.
Yeah, I think it's anyway, but yeah.
Yeah. I mean, you know who? You know what way they could go?
No,
If-
I'm scared. Oh, here we go. This should be
I
good.
would,
Right, Nick T?
I would hate this.
Nick T, make sure
Oh,
you're
God.
sitting down.
I
for
would.
this one.
I would hate this. I really would.
Okay.
But you know who else came from space? That's a hero.
No.
Luke Man. And Luke Man shows up, and Luke Man's the one who's able
Luke
to
Man beats-
stop Goha Yuga.
Don't
Oh
say it.
God.
They're both from
no.
space. One's a
Well, we
hero.
don't-
One's a. Well, I guess I don't know.
It's also,
By the way, I don't.
Well, wait, hold on, because also, technically, once we wrapped it back around to it,
Yeah.
Luke Man's not from space. He was created
True.
in a
He's
fax
hanging.
machine.
Yeah, you're right. He's hanging. Right. Luke Man's from a fax machine.
Yeah,
He's hanging
wait.
out in space.
Yeah, he's hanging out in space.
Right. He wasn't from
made
space.
in a fax machine.
Right. Made in a fax machine. Yeah. He wasn't from space.
I just want to.
But I mean, who else can you think of? Let's just, and I don't know if it's going to play out this way. Let's just say Yugioh, Yuga, and Luke lose their memories. They don't know how to duel anymore. They're incapable of dueling. Who else in this show could stand up to him? Luke Man is the only person
You
I
ready?
can think of.
You ready? Ready?
Yeah.
Nail redemption.
What?
I was gonna say nail redemption.
Oh, that's good. No,
Yeah, Nail, I guess.
You ready?
maybe.
Plot twist.
Who?
Otis.
Oh, I would love that.
Otis comes out of the woodwork.
I would actually love that if somehow Otis was the one.
Or he gives Yuga, his younger self, his memories back.
His younger self.
Oh, this is I like
dude,
that's been Pete's theory since the start of the show.
He comes back to strike down Goha Yuga only to be a bigger villain.
Oh my god.
Now we're cooking.
So Goha Yuga toppled Yugioh only to be a bigger villain, and then Otis topples Goha Yuga
to
be a bigger villain.
Never ending cycle.
All you are children. I'm an adult, and you're gonna.
Otis is a good test. I know a lot of people might say Otis hasn't won a duel. I believe he's been going easy to manipulate the path.
100%. He's not losing because he's a bad duelist.
Yeah, I just.
Bro,
don't
he
think
lost
that.
to Swirly.
Yeah, but
Come on.
intentionally.
No, that's my point. Like,
Oh yeah. I see. I get what you're saying.
Otis had to have known who Swirly was, right?
Definitely.
The thing that I hate about
Nanaho
Otis.
and Tiger both knew who Swirly was, Otis knew who Swirly was.
And we're going to talk about how Tiger knew. The thing that I hate about Otis is that he's going to show up in like 10 episodes and be like, yep, I knew this would all play out.
He's like,
no, you didn't.
You can't say that.
Yeah, you're not allowed to do that, dude.
Here's the thing. Otis, you know, you ever hear that theory, like, you know, if you're the smartest man in the room, leave the room? That's Otis.
Yeah.
Man, he's like, I'm at it. You don't, I know.
That's
you guys
good.
Can figure this out? I'm out. Yeah, let me know when you need help with something.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Because he had to have known when he was dueling Swirly. Swirly was Goha Yuga.
Yeah, clearly.
You know how Tiger knew about Goha Yuga and about everything going on, in my opinion? Mm-hmm. I don't think this is a deep thing. We've seen Tiger in flashbacks. Remember, in episode 2, when Luke and Yuga had their first duel, it was shown that Tiger was spying on them from a roof.
Yeah.
I bet you Tiger was just spying on Nanaho and overheard a conversation. I hope that's not it.
I don't think so. I think
then what could it be?
I mean, I don't know. I think Nanaho's a better ninja than that.
Did she? Well, that's true. Yeah, I guess that would be discrediting Nanaho. Yeah, that's true. But it could also set up a Nanaho Tiger little.
It could.
Feud.
I think Nanaho would have.
That's true. Nanaho is a ninja, so you would imagine.
Like, they've fooled all of us for like a whole episode.
Yeah, that would kind of be actually. Well, and by the way, I said I hope that's not how it plays out.
Yeah, no,
it would be
did.
kind of lazy if that was the case. I just remember her eavesdropping, if you will, on Yuga and Luke's duel in episode 2, and so that's why I was like, oh, I wonder if she did that again, but for Nanaho this time.
I mean, I really think it could have been a manipulation on Nanaho's end.
Who read the book? It wasn't Tiger and Swirly. It was Mimi and Swirly, right?
Yeah. I think Mimi comes back one of these episodes.
You know what's terrifying?
Yeah.
Oh no.
Goha Yuga remembers everything that he's gone through with Swirly. He remembers everything in that book.
Yeah.
That book, everything that happened in that book is still an registered plot. I'm not worried. With this show, I'm not worried. With some of the other shows, I'd be a little worried.
Terrified.
What about the girl on the phone?
All right, well, that one, I still think.
Shut up. No.
We'll come back to it.
What if it was Nanaho, and Nanaho knew that the dual disc of Goha Yuga was in the head of the drone?
That's plausible.
Don't say yeah. Don't say
that's plausible.
Oh,
okay. Thank you.
Why not? She knows. She has insider information as to the whole this Goha prophecy, and you're telling me that she's not.
Oh man.
Yeah, she could have a direct line to Doll.
Yeah. Right.
I want you to keep pulling at straws.
No. I do want to say, what's scarier than Goha Yuga remembering the book?
Yeah.
Is it the fact that he'll probably remember all the good things that Mimi did for him and treat him like his mother?
Stop.
Guys,
stop. Imagine if he promotes Mimi to like Goha president.
Bingo.
This guy's out of control.
This is unhinged.
Mimi. In the English dub, they made her, because she has lines in the video game, they made her like a Valley, California mom.
Sick.
Hippie. It's hilarious.
I love it.
It's so funny. Like, that's totes my goats. She literally says that.
I love that.
I think it's great. Her
Her
character's a meme. It's a young mom who wants to seem way younger than she is.
Right.
So I think it fits her perfectly.
Yeah.
For better or worse, but
something.
I think it's hilarious.
It's just that's how she sounds in Japanese too. It's just the Japanese equivalent.
Yeah. Oh, I think it's hilarious because a lot of people when I was playing that game, they're like, "Oh my god, Mimi, her like lines are unbearable," and I'm like, "Oh, why? I wonder why." And then when I got to it, when I played the game last night, I was like, "Oh, I see why people." I think it's hilarious. Yeah, I don't have any issue.
I don't have an issue with that. Having not heard it yet, I think it's hilarious. Yeah, Mimi speaks in 80s Japanese slang.
Yeah, that's what her whole deck is.
Yep.
Yeah.
So her whole
Exactly,
deck is.
yeah, so it makes
they
sense.
they nailed that.
They nailed it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they
so then
nailed
just
it.
transfer that to a American. Yeah, it just makes sense.
Yeah, they hit
What,
it well.
what other like American stereotype would they use for a mom trying to seem young?
Right.
Yeah, using yeah,
Right.
it just
Valley
makes
girl,
sense.
yeah,
makes sense.
it works. Soccer mom, yeah, it works. Well, we went through everything on my notes. Goha Yuga, the whole Swirly reveal execution. Luke, I mean, Tiger. Do you have any theories as to why? So you don't think Tiger eavesdropped? Do you have any idea then why? I can't think of
Thank
anything.
you for the
It's one of those things that
dono.
Some of the family,
I
maybe.
think
Family
Maybe
related
something with the family. I think it could be.
family.
It could be family.
Yeah.
Because I mean, she does come from one of the most powerful one of the richest families.
She does, and the other one is a well-known family. Yeah.
I think odds are she probably knows the same way Nanho does.
Yeah. It sucks because I really do. The thing with Sevens is they have so many interesting characters, but I do feel like it's just bloated. I do.
Yeah.
Because like I'd love to see the exploration between Gakuto, Nanaho, Rons, and Rinosuke, and I don't think we're gonna get any of that.
No.
Because now with Goha Yuga being here,
There's like
that's the focus now.
yeah. There's no point in focusing on even if Gato wasn't part of that.
But
Ronze, Rinosuke, Nanaho exploration would be cool, but it's
Why couldn't they have done that this arc instead of like
a lot of
Yuga
what we
Luke?
got. Yep.
Yuga Luke in 73 was so unnecessary.
That episode did not need to happen.
No.
They could have explored the idea that he may be sixth president some other way. And they ended up exploring it some other way.
When Asan and Roa dueled.
Yeah. And then again
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, that was the episode.
That
was
was
the episode,
73. I'll look back on. That was easily the most unnecessary episode of the arc. Because the other ones, you want to talk about Mike and Bakuro dueling underground.
That was a good, and it led to something.
It made
Led to
sense.
something.
In
Yeah,
the
that's
long
what they
run.
were, yeah.
It made sense. The alien girl episode with Gakuto, I truly believe that will have implications. I still have my stocks pretty high in the alien girls. They're one of the more fascinating things. I think they're one character. I really do. Yeah. And I think they're very fascinating. I don't think they're gonna be a villain of sorts, but I think that that the alien girl, the purpose of her being there is going to be, I think, bigger than people are expecting.
I think so too. It doesn't make sense that, yeah, yeah.
I don't think it's just a gag character. You have so many gag comedy characters in the show, and I think that the personality that Umiko had when she dueled Gakuto of just being exhausted of playing this role and being agitated and angry, and Gakuto walks into the room and you see elements of the previous three alien girls on the floor. I think that it's definitely one character, and I think that the reason and purpose for them is going to be bigger than people are anticipating, and I'm excited to see that. So even that I wouldn't say was a waste of an episode. But
for the dono.
yeah, there were just a lot that were.
I actually like that episode a lot, and I think it was, as long as that comes back, it wasn't, even if it wraps up that character, I guess it wasn't a waste of an episode. But something I always can't, a feeling I can't shake, just because you brought it up, a feeling I cannot shake.
Yeah,
is that. And I know it's like, oh, so egocentric and stupid, but I get the sense that like someone out there that has something to do with the writing either is very good at dropping hints and leading us to think what they want us to think, or are somehow caught onto our harebrained like theories. Because you've been talking about those three of those characters being one for a very long time, and then it's finally on almost. By the way. On almost no information.
Well,
no.
He's right, no.
That was not a blind
like
theory.
one line.
The one line of
line.
Sweet Ccapacappuuu screwing up and Chicago screwing up.
Yep. And then us again, and maybe actually this would probably make me
very
less
egotistical.
stupid about the whole twist reveal, is that the fact that we kept hyping either of those two theories before they were even like major theories, and then for us to get slapped in the face about it.
That is very egotistical.
It is, but
there's no way. So you're basically what you're implying is someone from the team, or maybe their son or daughter or something, watches this podcast. And watches.
Well, I want to say,
channel.
by the way, wait.
Come on.
I want to say
that is
a friend I know, entirely separate from this group of people.
Yeah.
I met through a friend that I made in college, through music.
I'm so
DM'd me on Instagram saying, "Do you show up on the Yu-Gi-Oh! Everything YouTube channel?" He DM'd me that.
I want to see proof. I'm leaving.
I
No,
had it on my
he
phone,
sent it
and
to
I said,
me.
"There's absolutely
Okay.
no way you know that channel exists." And he's like, "I just got into Yu-Gi-Oh. I've been watching his videos nonstop for like the past 2 months."
Yeah, what an honor, man.
And then I got to a video that you're in, and I bugged out, and I was like, "There's no way."
I think
And it's spit take time?
sometimes, and there's a lot of people here, by the way, that are in this particular podcast every week. Nicholas Horton comes to mind. I mean, Nicholas has been, I don't know if he's here right now. You've been, I'm sure you are. You've been in like every, I mean, man, it's incredible. X-Slayer. I mean, there's people that have been here, and the list goes on, week in and week out.
Yeah.
And I think sometimes we and people that watch as well consistently or buy consistently, whatever it is, take for granted actually how big the channel is.
No.
I mean, the channel does have 80,000 subscribers. And when you type in Yu-Gi-Oh! Sevens to YouTube, my channel probably is on the first page.
I would hope so. Yeah.
What?
He said, Jason said, "Was it the mom video, Nick T?" If he doesn't, I'm gonna DM Zach later. I'm like, "Have you watched
Imagine
this
if it
video?"
was the mom video.
He would have said it. I think he would have said
I think he
that
would've
video was
said it.
hilarious.
Um,
But he's only watched the first. He's in the process of watching the first 2 shows again. He hasn't gotten anything else, so it wouldn't make sense for him to watch that video.
But then how did he find you if he's not watching the Vrains or Sevens podcasts? What else are you even on?
Thumbnails,
Yeah, not really. Oh, yeah, I guess. But for Vrains and Sevens.
mostly for brains and
Yeah,
Sevens.
so maybe he stumbled
What about
upon
the pumpkin painting one? That's
it.
probably
Pumpkin. I mean,
Yeah.
it's not Yu-Gi-Oh, but maybe Pumpkin. But
No, all he used to do was go on the channel.
yeah, I think I do sometimes take for granted, recent videos.
Also, there's some earlier videos. I mean, nothing like DM or GX related, but like
No, but he just goes on my channel, recent videos here
Exactly,
in the thumbnail. Yeah, I will say this. I do sometimes have to pause and be thankful for the amount of people that are here. I mean, 80,000 subscribers. That fills MetLife. I mean, that is a lot of people.
That's a lot of people.
And so, is it the craziest thing in the world to say that maybe someone that works at Studio Bridge watches this segment?
it's not impossible. It's
I
definitely
guess it's
impossible.
not impossible. It's egotistical.
It is a
And
little
as much as I would love that to be
Egocentric,
true,
maybe.
egocentric is the word. As much as I'd love that to be true, I don't believe that it's
I don't
true.
know. I do think they
but-
are intentionally leading. Which, granted, I did just say it was the whole twist thing was lazy writing and maybe bad writing.
Yeah.
Someone there is a very good writer in that they lead us exactly to where they want us to.
Yeah.
They led you to that theory.
Yeah.
If it's not one, it's definitely the other. If it's
Right.
not someone's watching, knowing we're coming up with these schemes, it's someone leading us to where they want us to believe. That's not. Neither of those things are accidents.
I would also believe if you're the writer of a show or the writer of a movie, like let's say you're a writer of Yu-Gi-Oh! Sevens.
Yeah.
You'd probably want to know what people think about your writing.
I would hope.
Right?
yeah.
Like if you direct a movie, you're very interested in what critics are saying.
Yeah.
And
Depends on the scale.
Who's being true? Who's being critical or reviewing Yu-Gi-Oh! Sevens any more in depth than we do here?
Thank
on the channel?
you
No
for the dono.
So if you are a curious writer and go to YouTube and want to see like Yu-Gi-Oh! Sevens review, I guess it's not impossible. I don't think it's happening, but you never know, I guess. But it is kind of it's hilarious to think about.
Dill would sell his soul for a pack of gum from Konami.
No, I would not. I don't even. Who said that?
You know who said that.
No, it was not. No, I would not sell my soul for a pack of gum from Konami. Although people really believe that I work for Konami. People really believe this channel is funded by Konami.
I think we'd have a lot nicer stuff if we were funded.
I wish they were real.
I'm
Every
not-
time, and I know people say it like to insult me, but I wish they were true. I wish that was true.
You
Yeah,
at least
that'd
have
be
a
helpful.
couple like giant cards. Or...
This guy's an asshole.
Wait a minute.
That was good.
Don't do it. No, don't bite.
I have the receipts for those. I can prove it. God, they did not send me giant cards.
That'd be a really good idea though if they wanted to,
Yeah, that was a good one.
Oh my God.
What? Who said it?
Pete's on a roll.
I don't want to hear. What did he say?
I did not say that.
He
did
said, "I agree. Judge, this channel is trash as it is."
Oh, because I said if Konami gave us more stuff, it would look. Oh God. Well. All right, guys. This is my last time on. Have a great
No,
night.
we need you here because I think Pete retired.
Oh shit! Yeah, Pete. We need you back. Pete, come on back.
Yeah, but
Oh wait.
Really, really,
He's an asshole, Dylan 2021. But he did say that, and I am.
really
Thank
exciting
you
episode.
for the
And,
dono.
we have a lot to go on here because 78, 79, and 80 are all out, the summaries. So we are going to be breaking down those summaries. Is Caliber still suspended in the air? I think he is.
Should I read some donuts before we move on?
That's definitely not
I
the
feel like we have a lot.
Do we have a lot?
donos. We have. Like,
Thank you guys. We're going to be here all night. Let me tell you.
no.
This guy loves it. All right, hold on. Let me.
I wanted to nap.
Oh my God, we do have a lot.
Nap. Where were you gonna nap?
Oh my God, thank you guys
I know,
so
like
much.
between class and I just didn't have time to nap. Is rather what I meant.
Oh.
But you're done with the Wednesday night class, right?
Yeah, was it?
Dredger?
Yeah.
He's done with Wednesday night classes, everyone.
Thank you.
I love it, man.
Yeah, it's great.
On track to being a doctor.
Maybe.
Of the brain.
There's going to be 2 doctors at this table real soon, let me tell you.
Brain doctor, physical doctor.
Let's go.
Let's go, baby.
We'll open up a joint practice, mind and
down.
body.
Oh my God.
What is... Never mind.
I'd pay for that.
Yeah, I'd pay for something. Dark Emperor...
Oh, this is gonna be a long one, isn't it? I don't even know how to
Oh,
react anymore.
God. All right. We're going to 78, you said? Oh, no. Donation. Dark Emperor J, thank you for the $2. Look at this guy. Thank you for the $2 tip. Do you ever think Yu-Gi-Oh! Could do a Christmas episode? I feel like they could, like how other animes do. I think they could. I don't think they will. Maybe a holiday episode, but I don't think they'll do a Christmas episode. Yu-Gi-Oh! Has never really done a themed episode before, from what I can remember.
Yeah.
So
a non-denominational holiday episode, yeah.
Sure. I don't think they will, Dark Emperor, but you never know. You never know. Limestone, thank you for the $15 donation. Very generous. I appreciate it greatly, my man. This arc was tough touch and go for a while because the first part felt like filler, but now it's very mysterious and exciting. Episode 79 description got me hyped. Episode 79 is Luke versus Goha Yuga.
Yeah, bro.
Is Luke eating an L? Is he eating an L?
Well, what's his actual record? We have
It's like 17-0. We will be discussing that in about 5 to 10 minutes, so stay tuned for that. Limestone,
25
thank you so much. We'll be quick. Be quick.
We'll roll with it.
Pink Penguin, thank you for the $2 tip. Hi, Dylan and company. Hope you're all well. Can't stay for long. I'm on break. Loved the episode. The best episode in my opinion.
Wow.
Can't wait to see what happens next. I have a theory that Yuga Goha is going to use the dragon from the end of the opening, the lightning one. I've seen a couple people say that theory. I like that theory a lot. I like that theory a lot.
I would be okay with that theory.
Yeah. Well, someone said, I think someone screenshotted when the dual disc, or when Goha Yuga came out, or when the dual disc went on him, it looked like an outline of a dragon. Someone pointed that out. I've got to find that. I'll find that when we get to the super chats. But Pink, thank you so much. Appreciate you. Kaju Abino, Maddie, thank you for the $2 donation. Merry Crisis. Wish me luck on saving up for my $600 Jujutsu Kaisen figure.
We love
what character?
What? Yeah.
What character, bro?
How could a figure be?
It's got to be.
It's legit.
Six large.
That's legit, miss.
Legit.
That's got to be legit. Maddie, thank you so much, my man. I appreciate it. And yeah, if you want it, my advice for you, by the way, if you want to save up for your $600 figure, you probably don't want to send me any tips or super chats. That's not going to help you save up, my man. Maddie, thank you, bro. C-San and Vaughn, thank you for the $2 donation. Forget about Goha Yuga. The real monster that was reborn this episode was Yoshio's segment during the ending. That was legitimately more terrifying than anything that happened to Swirly. Deranged man plus gold speedo equals nightmare fuel. Yep. Just gag me with a spoon. That is hilarious. And gag me with a spoon is what Mimi says in the video game. That is hilarious.
Also a very valid line.
I loved in the
especially during the 80s,
the notes of the subbed episode. It said, I'm paraphrasing, but it was something along the lines of, "We are not subbing this segment anymore for personal reasons."
Yeah, I read that.
I want to. Shiose is here. Her manager and I had. I thought we agreed that we liked.
No,
we liked him enough.
There's so much work that goes into those segments.
I know. I'm playing. Honestly, I respect it. I respect managers' desire not to do it. It is a lot of extra work. But I love him.
Why?
Well, listen.
Just why?
Yeah, you said if he showed up at the at the Green Day, Fall Out Boy, and Weezer concert, you'd be going crazy.
Oh, we're going nuts.
Yeah, come on.
Honestly, I gotta say the Speedo thing.
We were all
freaked me out
scared.
a little. If not for the Speedo, I would have loved
Thank
it.
The
you
Speedo thing was scary.
for
Yeah,
the
Speedo was
dono.
Well, Shiosei's manager sub it if not for the Speedo.
I don't think that was.
I don't think the Speedo
The
was
Speedo was the
reason.
issue. The
No, it
Speedo
wasn't.
was the
I
issue.
doubt the speedo is the issue.
Speedo was the issue.
All right, one more on my end. We have a few more tips, but we're gonna, tips then supers. Solid Snack, thank you for the $2 tip. Such a cool episode. Easily my second favorite in the show. It's 1 or 2 for me as well. Pink Penguin said it was her best. Or the best in her opinion. So happy Swirly ended up being the 6th sibling in some sense. And so happy we have 2 big bads with Goha Yuga and Nanaho together. It's an aspect I really like as well. Really hoping to see one of them kick Luke's ass. LMAO. Yes.
Absolutely.
I think we all feel that way. I've said the quickest way to legitimize a threat is to have them beat Luke.
Yeah, especially.
Easy.
Now's
It's
the
easy.
time to have it. Now's the time to execute it. You've built up this villain. Now is the time to have Luke lose.
Yeah.
Will the writers do it? I'm not entirely convinced. We're going to go over the 79, 80 summaries, and I'll tell you what I think is going to happen in 79.
Yeah.
I know a lot of people think Luke's losing. I don't get that vibe from the summary. You haven't seen the summary yet.
No.
And you've seen it very briefly. So
Yeah.
stay tuned in for that discussion. We're going to read about 10 minutes worth more or 5 minutes worth more, and then we're going to go over to 78, 79, 80.
We have $5 from Drago77 Blue.
Thank you, Drago.
So, is the 6th sibling actually the oldest member of the group and not Yugioh? He looks tall and in his teens. He does look older. I mean, but maybe that's just because, darkness ages you. Right?
Darkness does age you.
Evil could either make you seem eternally young or like mad old, and I think that's the case here.
Yeah.
I like it.
I mean,
He is tall though. My man's got legs for days.
I think he's probably the oldest. I think he's probably the oldest. Did you say he's got legs for days?
Dude, he's
Yeah.
very.
He's very leggy.
His leg to torso ratio is.
Did you also say darkness ages you?
Yeah. It could either age you or make you eternally young.
This is getting out of your joke.
All right, hold on. Don't mind me. I'm getting. Oh, that is.
Image.
Oh my God, this has a whole nother meaning to it now. Have you seen this?
No. What?
Yo, that was great.
Go, Plebstro made it.
How great is that?
I love
How great
Plebstro.
is
Can you
that?
send this to me?
Yeah, I'll send it to you.
I'm Gakuting and you're Swirly.
God,
Reject
Swirly.
society, embrace Gakuting. That is sick, dude.
Yeah, that's pretty good. I have to say, it was cool. It looked really good.
So that is a whole new meaning to it now.
Oh,
It does, bro. I'm beast mode now.
Treasure,
That actually works really well.
Treasure looks terrifying. By the way,
Swirl
me,
looks
also,
jacked.
by the
Swirl
way,
looks ripped.
Yeah.
me and Pete's reaction to what's going on in the middle fits way too well.
Yeah, Dylan is
I'm
dying
laughing hysterically, and
Peach is
Pete's
like,
like,
I
why am
don't
I
want to be
friends?
here.
Why am I
Yeah,
friends
why
with
am I
these
friends
guys?
Dude, this is art.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Dude, shout out Plebstro, honestly.
Yeah, no, Plebstro's great. He is, I've commissioned him, so now I have 2 people that I've commissioned for thumbnails. He is someone that will be making some thumbnails for me.
Nice.
So and he does some great work, so very excited for that.
Oh, yeah.
You can keep going. if
No,
you want.
yeah, real quick. Because I called her out specifically. She say manager says Yoshi was just hard to translate subtitle in general. While she enjoys his humor, she did not enjoy working on those sections because of how much work it was. No, that absolutely makes sense.
Yeah,
absolutely makes sense. Yeah, I don't blame you, and I as much as I love him, I don't need it subs. I just enjoy the
No,
humor.
I don't need it.
Thank you
I'll watch it
for
anyway.
the
I'll be the only one in the group to
dono.
watch that part anyway.
he was.
But
You really were.
even if it's not subbed, I'll enjoy it
I
because I just like when he yells.
I'm just getting.
Yeah.
I'm just getting the summaries up and ready.
So we have. Thank you, Drago. We have $10 from Jack Knight.
Thank you, Jack.
Oh, and then another $2 to correct something he says here. So, hey guys, hope your Wednesday's good. Love this episode. Finally, some dark things. Remote duel YCS this weekend. Decklist turned in. Also, Dill, I sent you the cards my friend and I made.
Oh, cool. I will definitely be checking that out, Jack.
Awesome.
Thank you so much. And
you.
have you seen the cards, Nick T?
He sent me. I don't know if he sent you the same cards that he sent me. He sent me over the course of the past couple weeks a few different cards that him and his friends have made, and they're really good.
Yeah, I got to check that out. Jack, I will check that out, man. Thank you so much, dude. I appreciate it.
Yeah, if it's the same ones, I think it's for the Orichalcos.
Yeah,
the
for
live
the
action,
okay.
which is really cool.
Yeah, thank you, Jack.
Thanks, Jack. We have $10 from Drago again.
Thank you,
Drago.
Drago. Appreciate it, my man.
Now this becomes interesting for Otis because he knew from the very start that Swirl and Goha Yuga are the same person, and he decides to stay quiet from the group for whatever his motives are.
Right.
Absolutely.
Right.
Absolutely.
So he had to have been okay with the revival of Goha Yuga.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
What and I've already
And there's
said this
big
about
implications
him.
with that.
There's huge implications there. Right, because he very easily could have warned Yuga.
Yep.
He had to have known.
Yep.
I'm sorry, he had to have known. He knows he's like a god in this universe, in my opinion.
Yuga wouldn't have developed into the Otis he needed to be
Bingo.
without that piece.
Exactly.
That's what he's gonna say.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's what he's gonna say. He can say whatever he
I
wants.
gotta say,
Say whatever you want.
at all the
By the way, even if he didn't know about Goha Yuga, he can just say he did, and we'll believe him.
We would.
Yeah. He can say whatever he wants.
Man, that man is just great.
I hate him.
Pete's theory actually has a lot of traction.
That was his theory
It
very early
really
on.
Does.
That's like the Pete theory that
Pete's theory has a lot of traction.
It's a future Yuga, I believe.
That would
he
be the-
explains it better than me.
That
but
would be the call of the of the show. I think
Yeah.
if he called that from.
I think my best theory call, if it ends up being true, will be that the co-girls are one.
Yeah,
That'll be my best theory
That
that,
is
I got
definitely-
right if it ends up being true.
Yeah, I mean, it's,
My only good call was saying that the next episode's gonna be a play when Luke versus Luke
Well,
Man.
you-
That play was the only thing I like.
Well,
I
no,
called.
very early
good.
on though, you were the one who put a lot of stock into Swirly, meme
But
or
technically,
not.
it wasn't Swirly. That's the only.
No,
thing
but
that,
Swirly led to this
on a
character.
technicality.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, we again are talking about the
No,
78,
even
79, and 80 summaries very, very soon.
Swirly was the key, though, so I would give that one to you, actually. Pete, just real quick before we move on to the next one, says, what proves that he knows? I agree, just saying.
It doesn't matter. He doesn't need to prove it. He just knows. That's what makes
There's
Otis
not-
so.
There's nothing that proves it, I guess.
But there's like
No,
some
But
facts.
like he to me again, I view him as like a god in this world that he just knows everything that's going on.
He's put everything in motion. So, I mean, you
Yeah.
have to figure he was the one that sort of knew about... He had the gateway for Rush Duels open, even though Yuga was the one that made it.
Yeah.
How? I don't know.
Yeah.
How do you know Yuga was going to come along and be able to do that in such a quick amount? He obviously knew that Yuga's ace was illegal at the time.
Right.
Like, there's all these different things that like just don't line up exactly
Yeah.
for good reason.
Yeah.
I just think he knows pretty much all the goings
Because
on of the
he's
show.
Yuga. You want to know why, Pete?
'Cause good.
Because your theory's right. He's Yuga.
That's
That's why he knows. He's Yuga.
Otis reads the manga.
But like, Pete, your theory. Here's the thing: Otis is an older version of Yuga. Otis knows all this because it has happened to him.
Yeah.
That would make so much sense because he know everything that's happening. He's got to let happen so that he becomes. But there's one point where he's trying to change. I think that's the argument. He's trying to change one thing to really make Yuga or himself
But
become.
he needs to lead Yuga to that change.
I agree. So I think Pete, your theory here is what fits this work is that it's Yuga and he's trying to develop himself.
I would love that, dude. I would lose my...
Look
I would
at
go ape. It would be crazy.
there's a show that does something similar to this. Do you remember that show? Something similar to, yeah.
Similar, yeah.
Similar.
Not quite.
No, not quite. But
They got a little nervous at the end. I think they pulled out.
Yeah,
for
you
it.
think?
Yeah, I think so.
I was really hyped for that.
Yeah, a lot of people were, and then I wasn't a big fan because of how it was executed.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was pretty critical.
Well, that
of
wasn't your favorite. You like the one of the mid tier arcs, I think. Or
Yeah.
the mid seasons. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
See, that's
Like
how.
Arc 5,
That's
No, I'm not talking about.
That's
Arc
how you do. See what we just did. How you do spoiler free. That's how you do it, and not ruin brains for me.
All right.
Hey, listen.
Did you get to the Yuga? Never mind. I said did you get to the
Thank
Yuga?
God you messed up.
I did mess up.
Yeah. God. Wait,
How far are you?
I actually have 80. 80, I think sounds right. How many is 120?
Yeah.
I'm only 40 away.
I'm good,
That's
yeah.
pretty close.
All right, we're moving on.
Yeah.
God.
10
Me too,
Canadian
actually.
20 cents from Pick Rick.
Can we go together?
Thank you, Pick.
Thanks, Vic.
Such a jam-packed episode with the 6th sibling reveal, the return of Reborn the Monster, God Kaizo's fall, and most importantly, the return of Yoshio's Rush Duel fun time in all his golden speedo glory.
Thank you
Yes.
for the
Yeah, it was great.
dono.
It was
Great.
awful.
It was insane.
I really hope no one watched it.
I really hope that he comes back and not a speedo. I think that'd be great if it was back to pants.
I don't want him to come back, but since you want him so bad, he better be wearing pants.
Yeah, that's what I
will
want.
say that
If it
much.
could just be pants, I'd be very happy with that.
He's a 30 to 40-year-old man.
Yeah, that's what my
He
problem.
really needs that pants.
Yeah,
on.
that's my problem. Yeah, it's like you're in front of a bunch of kids.
I mean, considering we went off 2 weeks ago about Mimi, we have to kind of say the other way around.
yeah, well, yeah, it's different. It's different.
Yeah, he's a 30-year-old man on a kid's show in a school.
He's a real life man.
That makes it worse.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. That's why he shouldn't be,
Yeah, I agree.
Come on, man. Yoshi. Yes, full bodysuit. Yeah. I think that'd be great.
Oh god. Another Drago.
But also, there was a lot going on this episode. $5 more from Drago.
Drago, thank you.
Oh, so this one's specifically for Dylan, actually.
All right.
Actually, no, it doesn't have to be because we know that. Saw you played, Dylan, the Yu-Gi-Oh! 7 Switch game, and I do say that the English voices for Roman and Yuga I like.
Okay, Roman Yuga. I have to check it out. I didn't. I wasn't able to watch last night. I don't know if you did.
I didn't watch him, but I know I heard the girl that did Roman. I haven't heard Yuga's yet. Obviously, I've heard Gavin's. Actually, there's a trailer that Konami posted that when Yuga is dueling Gavin, and you can hear some of Barrett's lines.
That's pretty.
It's
cool.
really cool.
Pretty
I'm so proud of Barrett for that. I
awesome.
love Gavin.
It's a big character.
Yeah, it's huge. I mean, he's a main 4 character.
He's in 100 plus. Gonna be 100 plus episodes.
In 100 plus episodes, some lines. One of my favorites.
Oh no!
I love Gakuta.
Oh, no, any favorites? Okay.
I can't wait for him to do the Gaku ting.
Dude, it's
how are they gonna do it?
Yeah. Tastefully, I hope.
Doubtful.
At least more tastefully than it was handled before.
Yeah, that's not hard to do.
All right.
Exactly. Maybe they'll edit out the.
Barrett might be so uncomfortable recording.
You're like, you want me to do what?
Oh no! I can't. This is not. Good.
You want me to say what? I don't think I'm allowed to say that.
No.
Holy shit.
Next. Next. Please change. Holy.
Oh god. Yeah, that's gonna be so funny. I can't wait.
We have $5 from Shadow GST5.
Shadow, thank you, my man.
Best episode in 7 so far. Wow, he's with you. Weird how Yuga Goha came out as a dark blob. Does this mean the other siblings aren't human either?
That was a theory you had. You said you mentioned that.
Is it the magic that sealed him that made the blob?
I think that fits this scene more, but it'd be interesting if they.
But also, in the doll being the blob too.
The theory that I'm going on right now
is they're all
either they're all advanced drones or they're not human.
You're confirming they're not human. That's your.
I like that. I like that they're not. I think that would be interesting. They are from space.
I feel well, that's the thing. I feel like saying they're not human just paints such a wide stroke, you know?
Yeah, exactly. That's
so fine. Yeah.
They could be literally like other like planetary, like cosmic, otherworldly, or they could be like not of our like physical dimension.
Yeah. Yeah,
like
it's very interesting indeed, Shadow. Thank you so much for the super chat, man. It's good to hear from you, and I hope you're having a great night. Thanks for coming by.
$10 from X-Slayer.
Oh, God.
What up, everybody? Really like the Rush Duel game. I'm planning on building around Dragias.
I'm going to duel you, X-Slayer, and I'm going to win.
While pay your respect for both Dredger, Streak, and Swirly, because they are now gone. Also, cotton candy is disgusting.
What? Cotton candy?
He really hates cotton candy.
Yeah, so it's, I'm going to order, like, $50 worth of cotton candy and like hang it from like
Oh, that sounds
in the bag. And I'm gonna have like the overalls like I'm like a vendor like at a fair
sell
at
it?
a carnival.
I'll buy some.
And
we're
just gonna all eat cotton candy next week on Sevens Up.
I'm down with that.
Which is Tuesday night.
Tuesday night.
I'll say it again. Tuesday night, December 14th is episode 78. We always do this Wednesday night. It's Tuesday night next week. Just keep that in mind.
It's Tuesday.
So just so you know, it's Tuesday.
Do we have any? And thank you so much.
Something that leads back in.
X-Slayer. Much appreciate. Yeah, anything about 78, 79, 80?
Yeah, no one cares about it really.
They're just bothering with us.
Well, 77 was massive.
Yeah, honestly like. Oh, okay. And I'm just gonna jump. That's pretty far ahead.
No.
Well, no. Do you can jump that far ahead. Do like
those two.
Do those two.
Two and then jump.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you. We have $5 from Philip Rosewood.
Hey, Philip.
Thank you, Philip.
Great episode. G Yuga is the dark villain we needed. I just think they're gonna do the typical let's wrap up the bad guy stuff by the end of the arc. Who knows?
Yeah,
I swear.
I swear.
No, I don't think you're wrong to have that fear.
Yeah, definitely not.
But I really hope you're wrong in that prediction.
That would be.
If that happens, this arc actually would be a waste.
Oh God, that would.
Where do you even go from here?
You don't.
I mean, if you assume this arc ends at episode 80, which I don't think it will based on the summary, if you assume this arc ends at episode 80, and you introduce Goha Yuga at the end of 77, and that's wrapped up by the time 80 ends, the 6th sibling reveal is...
Nothing.
That would be... They can't do that. They're not going to do that.
That would actually be devastating for the show.
That could actually be show ruining.
Yeah.
That could be catastrophic.
I would predict your audience would just...
Yeah.
A lot of your viewership would drop the show.
Yeah.
If I wasn't on it, I would probably drop the show.
Yeah, no, that could be show ruining.
Yeah.
Like,
that's a big deal.
Yeah.
That'd be very bad.
So...
And that's not to say that if the arc ends at 80, that's what will happen, and it'll be a bad ending if it ends at 80. But like, if that's how they end it at
if it ends after episode 80 and Goha Yuga is back to being swirly,
nope, absolutely not.
Yeah,
absolutely,
that would be bad. So Philip, I also got to DM you because I did finish chapter 2, so I will do that. Finished it right before we went live, but thank you, my man, for the super, and let's hope that that's wrong. But we don't have any confirmation on how long the arc is going. We assume till 80 because they've been 13 episode arcs, but we really don't know. Mm-hmm. We really don't know.
Yeah,
so
we don't know.
Yeah.
What is everyone's... I'm sorry, excuse me. This is 5 Australian from Electric Heaven.
Thank you, Kev. Appreciate it.
What is everyone's favorite Yu-Gi-Oh card that is not a monster? My favorite Yu-Gi-Oh card of all time is Monster Reborn. Oh, God.
Well, then you probably loved the Monster. I mean, Monster Reborn is going to be a massive story card.
Yeah, which is really
going
cool.
forward. Yeah, mine is Treacherous Trap Hole.
I was going to say Treacherous Trap Hole.
Really?
Yeah.
I love Treacherous Trap Hole. Treacherous Trap Hole is definitely mine. All Fusion is also a fun one that I like.
Change of Heart is such like a cop out, but I've always loved
Pete's
the
favorite,
art.
I think. Yeah.
Also, I'm gonna say whatchamacallit. Actually, no, I'm gonna go with that one. Just go with that one.
Change of Heart.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a classic.
Dark Hole is also a good one.
Yeah, Gold Castle of Stromberg is good.
Pot of Greed.
Pot of Greed, which is actually in this episode.
What's the canisters? The
Magic Cylinder?
Yes.
Yeah.
I like Magic Cylinder. I've always thought the Magic Cylinder was pretty cool.
Yeah, Revolver uses that. Mm-hmm. Yeah, but Kevin, great question, man. Mine's definitely Treacherous Trap Hole. I run it in every deck, and I love it.
Yeah.
I like it. It lets me justify not having to worry about putting any traps in my deck. Because you can only activate it if you have no traps in the grave. So you run one Treacherous Trap Hole, and you're just done with it. And I think it's a great card. I mean, I think it's a really good card.
Yeah, I always like the
artwork, yeah. I always like the artwork as well.
You know what? I don't think this is the one I was thinking of. What's the one with the goblin at the bottom of the hole?
Trap Hole.
That's just Trap
Regular
Hole.
Trap Hole.
That I always liked. Maybe just because of the art.
Yeah.
And honestly, you know why I think I've liked the art for that one so much?
Why?
Is it because it reminds me of a Magic the Gathering card.
Oh, really?
Just like the art is just like very reminiscent of... I mean, other than the way the guy looks, but like it's somewhat reminiscent of how a card in Magic the Gathering would look.
Yeah.
X-Slayer said he hates you, by the way.
I use that card against X-Slayer a lot. So.
Yeah, I know.
And we're gonna go into we have one more. Electric.
We're gonna read one that will lead right into it, and it's Pickrick with 5 Canadian and 21. So
thank you, Pick.
Oh, hold on.
Appreciate it, Pick.
Hold on, I just want to make sure. Okay, yeah. And he said, really hyped for Luke versus Goha Yuga. I can see that duel going either way, and I'm ready for the rise of the protagonist, king of the duels.
Oh boy.
Kamiju Tatsuhisa. Oh, wait.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I wanted to read.
Yeah. Pick Rick, thank you so much. I mean, we already had a conversation earlier about, viewing Luke as the main character, and that I don't think any of us want to or like that or like. I don't think do any of us like Luke more than Yuga as a character?
No.
I like him.
I like he's a better duelist.
Yeah, of course.
Oh, he's definitely better
but if you look
duelist.
at the character, just Luke does too many things. They're just like, really?
I just feel like
then he dominates in duels.
I just feel like in the last 3 arcs, this one included, I just feel like he's had way more just focus.
Yeah.
And he's just played more of a role of a typical protagonist.
Again, I agree with that.
But not from like a character, like an actual character writing perspective.
You mean development?
Like not even just development. Like I'm not even talking point A to point B, but I'm saying like he doesn't carry himself the way a main character would, right? The dialogue doesn't ring of main character.
Yeah, I guess that's a good point.
It rings of best friend character. Like,
yeah,
Like look at the beginning of the arc where he in the I guess it wasn't this arc. The last arc, he's in the sunglasses and the crown.
Yeah, no,
he's
an idiot.
He's an idiot.
He's an idiot. But I'm just saying, I just feel like he has had so much of the focus and so much of the plot revolve around him with the Luke Man stuff last arc.
That way, yeah.
But he doesn't necessarily
feel like
a traditional main character. Yeah. Maybe only in the Yu-Gi-Oh sense of winning every duel.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, that's about it.
As well.
Every duel.
He gets plot focus. He wins every duel. That's just like a protagonist. But like,
is it upside?
Yeah, why is it
his
upside down?
Dialogue is nothing like a protagonist.
How did you do that?
I agree.
Flip vertical.
Hold on.
No, flip vertical.
Hold on. I'm trying to get this summary.
You were good. Go back to
Hold on.
How about you just
flip?
Delete all of your
flip. Wait. Flip vertical. Now go.
Oh my god, bro.
Hey.
There you go. Okay.
Spoilers.
So we are going. So the 78 summary.
Okay.
The 79 summary. And the 80 summary. I'm going to read all of them for you, and then we're going to make our formal predictions on who we think is going to win. Yuga versus Yuga. My money's on Yuga. Okay.
Spoilers.
Episode 78. You guys ready for this?
Oh yeah, baby.
Born ready.
Goha Yuga. Duelists enjoyed the various new rules born from the original duel development road. However, there was someone who cast a dark shadow on the world of dueling and stoked conflict between the different rules. An envoy of destruction who believes that dueling is all about fighting and crushing others. His name, Goha Yuga. 79 and 80.
All right.
Okay, that doesn't crop in right. Okay, there we go. 79. Rush duel sealed away. Luke faces off against Goha Yuga in a duel. However, the light radiating from Yuga's forbidden card engulfs him. And then episode 80. The 6 Goha siblings. Goha Corporation is in chaos because of all the new rules. As Mimi demands answers from the siblings, Euro reveals the truth about the 6 Goha siblings to her. And those are our summaries for what could be the final 3 episodes of this 13-episode arc. If it is 13 episodes, we don't really know. Initial thoughts, I mean, Nick T.
Yeah.
Well, so first off, an overlooked plot point. Something, obviously, because so much has happened in the past, the last episode, that we totally overlooked the fact that Yuga implemented the original dual development road.
That was his goal of being a Goha, right?
Right, and it felt like in that moment it was like, oh, he did that on purpose to because he had a feeling what the plan was going to be, and he would wanted to clog up the patches, right? Which made sense at the time. Like, oh yeah, everyone's now putting in their own rules, so now Doll can't put in the rules that Yugioh wants.
Right.
Fine. Obviously, there's a lot more to that.
Right. Definitely.
I'm just really curious to see how that pans out with now all these different sets of rules, how that plays into Goha Yuga's, reign here. Because obviously those two things, it's in the same summary there.
Yeah.
They have to do with one another somehow.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it still plays a role in 80.
Right.
Now Goha Corp is in chaos because of it.
Well, and so that's why I feel very, very comfortable saying that either the arc's not ending in 80.
I'd hope not.
Or if it does, this is not getting resolved this arc, which I'd also be okay with.
I'm okay with it.
So I feel comfortable that this is not getting resolved in the next 3 episodes.
Yeah.
Obviously, we have to make our picks on this duel. Dredger, what do you think about 78 and, for that matter, 79 and 80? About where we're going here. Are you excited?
I'm excited. Again, I really think this Goha Yuga character can be the villain we need. I just worry that we're gonna get rid of him too quickly. So
That's the fear a lot of people
So it's
have.
like that.
Yeah.
I'm very optimistic, but at the same time, I don't want to set my the bar too high and then be let down. Which I haven't been too many times before, but I want to play it safe here. I think this Luca Yuga Goha duel could be his end. If you really
think it's the end for Luke?
Yeah. If you really want to legitimate, now you have 2 choices. If you really want to go with Goha Yuga path, you have to legitimize him. You have to have now, or you're gonna end him and you have Luke beat him again, and then Luke is still like unbeatable. I don't think that's the right path.
He loses his 3rd duel. He's a main villain. He loses his 3rd duel.
Yeah.
Goodbye.
Yeah.
So So, do you want to know what I think they're doing in 79?
Hit me with it.
I've read a lot of summaries. My early thought, and we need a longer summary. We're going to get a longer summary before 79 airs.
Yeah.
I think 79 is heavily implying no result.
Yeah.
That they're in the middle of a duel, and then in the middle of the duel, the light engulfs Luke. So Luke kind of disappears, or something weird happens. And they save Luke's streak. They keep Luke undefeated for now, and they protect Goha Yuga with that as well, because he doesn't lose to Luke. That's where I think that's what I think they're implying.
There's no reason to keep his streak.
I agree.
Why protect his streak?
Well, I think that they think that's a big selling point for the show.
It's not.
I think they think it is. Because the last 3 or 4 duels, people have brought up Luke's undefeated streak. So the writers are bringing attention to it, and I think they think that's one of the cooler things.
We gotta stop bringing attention to it because these
it's
people listen
lame.
to us. They're.
Well, here's the thing. Here's the thing. And by the way, even though I think that's what this is implying, I might be wrong. I've been wrong plenty of times.
True.
I think it would be great for him to lose.
Yeah.
But my other concern, from just a concern about not the story, but about the characters that we are rooting for, is if Goha Yuga beats Yuga and Luke and wipes their memories, I bring back the point that I said 40 minutes ago. Who is stopping this guy? Who's Euro?
I don't know, man.
Nail? Maybe?
Yeah.
Asana.
Yeah.
Asana comes in for a clutch duel.
Yeah.
Imagine we see a summer. We see Asana versus Goha Yuga.
Dude,
I
think
might
Goha
lose
Yuga's
my mind.
If Asana beats Goha Yuga, I'll get an Asana tattoo.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he's at a level.
Someone clip it, please. And whoever's watching Konami, make it happen. Just one time.
If that happens, then I'm convinced they're watching.
Yeah.
There's no way they
There's
would
no
do
way.
it.
Yeah.
I hope next arc
They're
is-
not at the same level. I love Asana.
Jesus.
Phenomenal duelist, one of my favorite.
She did beat Nail.
She did beat Nail, but I'm saying I don't think she's at Goha Yuga's level.
Oh, yeah.
At least what they're trying to frame him to be.
Well, if he beats Yuga, Luke, no one's at his level. Right now, at least.
Exactly. That's what
Yeah.
I mean, and that's how it should be.
Except Asana.
But to have Asana step up, it would feel weird.
We also have to have this discussion. Well, I guess we'll have the discussion after we make our picks. It's time to make our picks.
Oh, Jesus.
Calibro is still in the air.
You sure?
Yeah.
Confirmed?
That flight to Arizona's not that long.
I don't know what time he left.
Well, I texted him at 7:15.
Yeah, no.
In 4 hours.
I would think he's almost landed.
You sure it actually went up at 7:15?
Well, do we have his flight number? Let's check it out.
Yeah, actually, that's a good idea.
All right, wait. Newark? Or where do you fly out of?
I think I don't know.
And
where
United?
to
And
fly.
United?
Yeah,
Hold
probably United.
Newark?
Hold on, text your
Arizona,
pick.
United. We don't need. You know my. If we all don't pick the same thing, we're stupid.
I don't think we're picking the same
We're all
thing.
picking the same
I
thing.
really hope
And
you
we're
don't.
gonna count.
I don't have Pete's pick, but Pete's here. He'll text in the group chat. All right, we're going to count
crap.
from 5.
I'm not ready.
Fi-
All right, I'm ready. No, I'm not ready. Go, I'm ready.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, send.
I clicked the wrong thing.
My God. My God.
All right, we don't have Caliber's pick because he's in the air, but
Let's assume he picked with us because
we're gonna-
I think he has
assume.
half a brain.
yeah. I want to see what the chat picked first. So I'm closing the poll, and I want. Wow, this is not leaning as far
No.
as I thought it would.
Let's see. How far is it? Now I'm concerned.
Well, the results, only 65% have Goha Yuga. 25% have draw no result.
Wow.
9% have Yuga. So a quarter of the people believe this is going to be a draw no result.
No, they've made it very clear. Yuga is going to be the guy to take these losses. They've made it clear they're not changing anytime soon.
Okay, this is why I get too distracted. I promise you, I always read the chat on Thursdays. I saw someone wrote Salaryman Kaizo beats Yuga G, and that's why I was like, all right, I can't read the chat. I guess if the Salaryman Kaizo beats
Tattoo?
Yuga G, I'll get another.
How about this?
tattoo.
I'll get a salary. I'll get one of the two.
Okay,
I'm with you.
I
We'll
like
get them
that.
together.
I'll just do it either way.
Yeah,
Oh my god.
this guy's
Nate.
down bad.
Oh my. Oh my.
So
That phrase, I don't think it means what you think it means.
So it's time for us to pick. Dredger, who are you picking?
Goha Yuga.
Okay.
And you saw my rant a second ago. They've made it very clear that, Yuga's going to take these L's so that Luke can be your dominant, duelist. That doesn't, I don't think make him any less of a great character. I do think it affects the dueling aspect of it. But right here, Goha Yuga needs this win. He needs to legitimize himself. He just beat Yugioh. If we want him to be a legit threat in the arc, and hopefully in future arcs or future time, he needs to win. So I think it's a pretty lock. Though that being said, we did lock in. Who did we lock in 2 weeks ago and we lost on?
Tiger Yuga.
Tiger,
Yeah, we locked. We all 5 of us locked
That
in
was
the
a
same
straight
thing,
killer.
and it destroyed
that was
my streak.
insane.
Yeah.
That
was as bad as Sushiko Roman in terms of how heavy people were one way, and then it just killed us.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, that one was rough. But I'm confident again. I don't think that happens 2 times in a 3 weeks, 4 week span. So I feel pretty confident with this one. So hopefully we get the dub and move on for the next one.
So we got one Goha Yuga. Caliber will assume is picking Goha Yuga.
I would
Pete
think.
wrote, "My God, Goha Yuga." Pete worships Goha Yuga.
you had to know that would
Nick
happen.
T, do you agree with these 3?
100%. Let's go Goha Yuga for sure. I hate that I have to pick that.
Yeah.
Especially after the past 2 Yuga duels, because I don't want my man to lose 3 times in a row, but we have to legitimize the threat. That's really just what it is. Especially after that last episode, they're not going to introduce a character and be like, he's actually not as strong as you thought he was.
Yeah,
It's not going to happen. So, unfortunately, I love my boy, though.
Yeah. Well, here's my pick. So I'm also picking Goha Yuga. I'm surprised a quarter of people voted draw no result. I think that's
shocked.
pretty interesting.
That is a high percentage.
That's the highest draw no result percentage we've ever gotten from the community. So there are a lot of people in the community that are leaning draw no result, which is interesting. I can see that happening. The only result I cannot see happening is our Yuga winning.
Yeah.
Yuga's not winning.
Yuga's not winning, yeah.
Goha Yuga is the safe bet. If it's a draw no result, it'll be because something wonky happens with the card. Maybe he can steal people and wipe memories and end duels without actually defeating his opponent. Maybe all he has to do is draw Monster Reborn and do the spell.
Yeah.
I don't know. We just don't know how it works.
We don't know how it works.
And that uncertainty, I think, is
thing.
pouring into people believing this could be a draw no result, which I respect.
Yeah.
And I can see that. And that's why draw no result's so high. Because based on the 79 summary, Goha Yuga is not losing. No. It's not losing. No. So draw no result, I think, is good in setting up a future battle down the road, and I think it's also good in maybe protecting characters because no one needs to take a loss, right? We see that sometimes when we would watch like WWE, where a match would be a no result or a DQ, and the finish protects both wrestlers because no one has to take a loss. This. You don't need to protect Yuga's record anymore. You just don't. He's already the first protagonist in history that lost back-to-back duels. He's probably going to lose 3 in a row here. And he's the first Yu-Gi-Oh protagonist in history that's lost 9 times. Yeah. And this is probably going to be loss number 10. I mean, that's lost 8. That's lost 8 times. This will be loss number 9. He's lost 8 times. If he loses this duel in a 16-episode span, he is 8-8. But going into this duel in a 15-episode span, he's 8-7. So he's not a good
Wouldn't
duelist.
matter either way.
So, listen.
I mean,
he's not a good duelist for protagonist standards.
Yes, I agree.
Because he is a good duelist.
He also, at the same time, you have to give him a little leeway because he does duel the best duelists. He doesn't have many walk-ins,
He's right. He is a good duelist.
No cupcakes is doing.
No, I
he doesn't have any cupcake
not a lot
matchups.
Of cupcakes.
And when he did have cupcake matchups in the first arc, when we were introducing all the characters, he never lost.
Yeah, of course.
So when I say he's not a good duelist, I don't mean he's a bad duelist.
But
I mean he's not a good duelist based on standards that have been set by the previous 6 Yu-Gi-Oh protagonists. And that necessarily is not a bad thing, by the way.
It's not why he was here. I think it's important. It's not his role.
Right, he was the creator. I think it's a little... Have I told you about Pac-Man? Let me tell you guys about Pac-Man. The creator of Pac-Man, the man who made Pac-Man, what is he famous for?
Being the best player.
Pac-Man. No. What is he famous for?
Making Pac-Man.
He's famous for making Pac-Man. Is the creator of Pac-Man one of the best Pac-Man players in the world?
I don't know.
No, I don't think so.
He's not.
No, I don't think he is.
His legacy is not tied to how good he is at Pac-Man.
Help me.
His legacy is tied to creating the game. Yuga's legacy will always be creator of Rush Duels, not the best Rush Duelist. And so...
Shut up, bitch!
That is important for everyone to remember. And I'm going to say it every week if I have to. Because Dredger questions it. Nick...
I literally have said it's not about the losses, but I'm just gonna let it go.
It is a lot. He has lost a lot.
Oh,
But Goha Yuga is going to lose again. That's what I believe. I want to know, honestly, your guys' opinion, because I said this in my review, which one I was looking more forward to. I don't think you guys know. I have people voting on it right now.
I did watch part of your review.
Thank you. Of these two duels, which one are you looking forward to the most? Yuga versus Yuga or Yuga versus Luke?
I hate to say it, but Yuga versus Luke.
Yeah.
Because I have a pretty strong sense of how this duel is going to go. And it's not a result that I'm very happy with. But I am potentially excited to see a not Luke win.
That's what, well, and so what about you?
Same. I think that duel has the most, intrigue, because this is our character who hasn't lost. It's a big duel against a hopefully big villain. So they need to do this very well. I honestly, as much as, unless this duel in 78 really does something crazy, I'm not going to be surprised. It's going to be, we expect, Yuga's going to lose, Goha Yuga's going to win and beat our Yuga, and then, it's over with. I think this next duel, there's a way to do it that you could protect both. You can do a DQ like WWE, or you could just straight up make Goha Yuga a dominant character and bring him through the next arc. And then maybe you need some character development from Luke and Yuga to get better or something like that. So I really think that the Luke duel has much more on it, weighted on it to make sure that it's good compared to Yuga.
Yeah.
Yuga squared.
Yeah, I completely agree. I even went from a different aspect. Not only is the Yuga Luke duel more unpredictable, and that's where my eyes are right now. But I also think that there's just more, from what we know at this point, backstory and history between Luke and Swirly, a.k.a. now Goha Yuga. Right. And so I think that could be more emotional and more hard-hitting than two characters that have the same name. Because now, there could be a deeper connection, and that's something we'll have to watch.
But they've never given us an emotional connection between those two characters.
Right. Luke and Swirly, I mean, you feel bad. I mean, Luke took Swirly under his wing, had him under his wing for a quarter of this show.
Made him his slave a little bit, though.
No, just his assistant.
When he's work.
And it's an administrative assistant.
Keep talking. Let me, yeah. Administrative assistant, really? Yeah.
You're even defending Swirly at AD after death. Wow.
AD. All right.
I prefer BCE or Common Era CE.
What is that?
Instead of it's Common Era, it's the scientific, BCE and CE.
I'm so
no, really.
We don't use the scientific community doesn't use BC or AD.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
We don't
Common Era and before Common Era.
Oh, we have a bot. Can one of you make it HD? No, don't click on it.
All right.
Wait, what? Nick T.
Wait, did it not go away? Did I hide someone else?
Oh.
Can one of you ban?
No,
I'm not on it.
I hit the user. Yeah, there we go. That was a weird. Yeah, I didn't hide someone else. I would just literally.
Nick T's clicking the link.
No, it literally took like 15 seconds.
So this is
Thank you for
the poll.
the
80
dono.
people. 78% are more looking forward to Yuga versus Luke. 20% Yuga versus Yuga. And I think that's just a symptom of how the show has treated those two characters, not only in relation to Swirly, but also in relation to their dueling abilities. And I think when you have a threat like Goha Yuga, I think people want to see Luke lose. And I think a lot of that 78% might not be because, and I don't think it's because they like Luke more than Yuga or anything like that, but I think it's rather the potential that Luke loses. At this point, we're numb to Yuga losing.
Yeah, why didn't we just say we don't even care about this dude? We know if happens.
I'm still very interested to see if there's deeper backstory between the two of them, and I'm interested because it's a Goha Yuga focus episode, assumingly. But this is 78, right? 78. I just want to show you guys something. 77, 76, 75, 74, 73. So from November 6th to December 11th, November 6th to December 11th, Yuga's going to lose 3 times.
Disgusting.
I mean,
that is unprecedented.
But the Jets have lost just as many times.
Jets might have lost more.
But they're historically bad.
Really? You're not even a sports fan. He
And
can
he
say
knows
it because you're a sports fan. No, don't do it.
That was good.
The
And
Giants
you
are
know
doing really good this year.
No, they're
Borderline playoffs.
Oh.
Going into last week,
Shut up.
were the Giants a game out of the wild card
Yeah,
spot?
now they're gone. They're long gone.
They're not gone. I think they're 2 games out. There's still 5 games to go. They get hot. They make
Who
the
do they play
playoffs.
this week on the road?
The Rams?
Goha Yuga.
Chargers.
Oh, you'll beat them. Chargers are overrated. And the Giants are not that bad. You guys are favorites, I'm assuming?
Ask me
He's
who my
fine.
quarterback is.
Daniel Jones, Danny J, right?
No, Danny J's out.
Oh.
Ask me who
Daniel
quarterback
J.
is.
Glennon?
Edwards?
No, he's no. Glennon's hurt too. Ask me who quarterback is.
Who's your quarterback? I really don't.
Ram. John Ram.
John Ram.
You know who he is? I know who he is.
I thought he was setting me up for a joke.
Dude, that would have been so
I thought he was
good.
a John Ram.
That would have been so
What's
good.
wrong?
Dude.
I would have
No.
walked out of my house.
John Ram.
'Cause I fell
Yeah,
for it.
John
You had
Ram.
me.
All right. Keep
Come on.
going.
Okay.
God damn it.
Just you wait.
Wait,
You're never
what?
gonna. You're not gonna
Fi-
see.
final
but he's
pred-
gonna,
final-
I'm gonna hit him with it later.
Final thing I
John
want
Ram?
to touch on these
John
summaries.
That would be
What your
good.
prediction?
That'd be
What
great.
your prediction? What is the truth about the Goha siblings? Quick prediction. What's the
Aliens.
truth? I don't think they're siblings.
Oh, I think they're amorphous.
I don't know what that means. It's a
Like
big
they
word.
they're not. They can they don't have a solid form. That's why
I'm gonna go. This is a little out there. I think they're related to the Eternals, and I think Sevens will be canon to the MCU after episode 80.
I'm trying to keep a straight face so hard. I'm trying, and I can't do it.
From a counseling perspective.
From a physical perspective, you are ill. Like,
Yeah, it's getting to be that time on old talking Yu-Gi-Oh.
my.
What's your prediction?
not that.
Not that.
That's my prediction. Not that. Literally anything but that.
What's your prediction?
I think they're aliens. Someone said something that actually is kind of swaying me.
I think they're drones.
They are all part of Otis.
Oh god, there's 6 fragments of Otis.
No.
I
No,
don't
that's
not
hate
a horrible
that.
theory.
I
It's
It's
don't
not a
hate
bad
that.
theory, but it better not be true. Oh,
I don't
Jesus.
hate that.
Oh, my God.
It's not a horrible theory at all, man. Okay, let me get rid of these summaries. But definitely some really exciting stuff to come.
Oh,
I wish
yeah.
Little Pete was on the screen the whole night.
You say, Little Pete.
Remember Little Pete? Did you see
Yeah.
Little Pete last time?
Yeah.
I got rid of
They
Little
said
Pete.
Little Peep.
No, you didn't. He's
Rest in
somewhere on
peace.
there. Little Pete's somewhere. You can find him.
No, I moved. He was image 5. I changed it for a summary.
How many images are there? 10? 12?
Yeah,
So
there's
it's funny
10.
because this is his new one. If it was the old one, there was like image 89.
Remember, I still had the episode 44
yeah,
summary
you
up.
did.
Yeah. Yep.
Which was. I
Well,
don't
dude,
know
that was
why.
like when you went to Fall Guys the other night. I was like, "Did you see that line?" I was like, "Yeah." And I said, "It's image 71." It wasn't actually, but it was a good joke.
It was like image 21.
It was a
yeah,
good
it
joke.
was a good. It was funny. It was hilarious.
Yeah.
It's a good joke.
All right.
Great even.
Going back to some donations, excited to hear the comments that you guys have. So what we've learned from a small sample size of the community, 4 out of 5 people are looking forward to Yuga versus Goha Yuga.
Yeah.
More than Yuga versus Yuga.
Thank
And
you
only
for the
2/3
dono.
of people believe Goha Yuga is going to defeat Yuga. I thought that number would be near 80, 85.
Yeah.
I'm surprised. And 1/4 of people think this is going to be a draw no result on
I mean,
Saturday.
if you really want to.
Exciting. That's
you
very
want to protect
exciting.
Yuga's 50-50 record, go right ahead. I don't think it's the right decision.
Well, that's the
but-
thing. I just don't think there's a Yuga record to protect.
No, not anymore.
Bingo.
I think draw no result comes into play way more.
I think
when
draw no
Luke
result
loses.
hurts Goha Yuga a lot.
Well, it depends. I think it depends on, is it a draw no result because he wipes the memories of Yuga and dominates him? Then I don't think it hurts him. His goal is not necessarily to win duels. His goal is to just kill people.
True. All right, you're fair.
So it depends how it's played out. But again, I don't think it'll be a draw no
I just
result.
think if you want to legitimize him, he's got to win 2 in a row to actually be seen.
That was
Yeah,
legitness.
exactly.
Yeah, I think
That
you're
was-
right.
hey.
All right, let's
God.
get through these. The Flail IPS, thank you for the $2 donation. Hey guys, loved the episode. I hope Yuga beats Yuga. Of course, if Yuga gets beat by Yuga, I will be sad. Confused yet? Also, silver tier patron hype. Dill, I don't know where to get to join the Discord server. Yes, thank you for becoming a patron, man. I really appreciate it. I saw your message to me. That was very kind. You did not have to do that. I will send you a link to the Discord. Silver tier patrons and above do get Discord access. So I'll send you that tonight. So look for a message from me either tonight or tomorrow, Flail IPS. But I will get you that either tonight or tomorrow. But thank you so much for the tip. Greatly appreciate it, man. I appreciate it so much. X-Slayer, thank you for the $2 tip. On Discord today, the way that person says 7 is ending early, you probably got to hate me, but I will say that on the person's predictions, I could see that happening, but it won't end because Go Rush gotta be Yu-Gi-Oh! Way of Beyblade Burst. Yeah, so I think what X-Slayer is saying there is 7s might end, but he thinks Go Rush will maybe be a continuation.
Yeah,
which
a part 2.
I could definitely see that as well, X-Slayer. Thank you so much for the super chat. Chapel of Flapple, thank you for the $2 super chat. A theoretical Nail versus Goha Yuga duel. Nail, hello. I'm here to deliver Providence to the side of development. Are you going to pay for it? Luke, man. He disabled Yuo's credit card. Nail, you'll have to pay for it another way then. Pulls out dual disc.
That would be sick.
So in that hypothetical, Luke Man would be narrating or would be on the side of Neil. Because Luke Man, or maybe he meant to say Goha Yuga said that line. But that's funny.
Oh, yeah.
That's hilarious.
See, I love that.
Taker Napper, thank you for the $5 donation. Appreciate it, Taker Napper. In the first episode of the season, Swirly played a new Sevens Road monster, Sevens Road Wiz versus Otis. This could be a huge hint that Goha Yuga might be related to the Sevens Road series or could have ripped those pages from the book. It's a great point. I think we overlooked that a lot.
Yeah. We weren't thinking about that at the time, but that makes a lot of sense.
That's
the whole prophecy, baby.
Very, very good look. Ivrea, thank you for the $2 donation. I appreciate it. When I search Yu-Gi-Oh! 7s, it's right, Luke Man's the one that took Yuo's credit card. That's right. Chapel Flapple has a whole side story going. I remembered that. Ivrea, thank you. When I searched Yu-Gi-Oh! 7s in YouTube, the first video that comes up that isn't the live stream or the vid from today is 2 vids down, and it's your why Yu-Gi-Oh! 7s look so different vid. Yeah, I guess if you type in Yu-Gi-Oh! 7s, I guess it is my channel that comes up. And so is it preposterous to suggest that a writer on 7s typed in
it's
7s?
Not. No,
it's not impossible.
It's not as preposterous as I think it is.
It's not.
That's Calibro.
Calan.
Too late, though, so we're not going to count it.
Wait, what?
I'm kidding.
What's that?
L plus ratio.
Ivrea, thank you so much. Limestone, thank you for the $2 tip. Does Nick T know who voices Gakuto in the dub?
Oh, yeah, of course. Oh, yeah.
Barrett Letty. Everybody.
Hey, everybody.
We love it. Darius and Newbie, thank you for the follow on Twitch. Appreciate that, Darius. Streaming Fall Guys tomorrow night, so that'll be fun. Solid Snack, thank you for the $2 tip. Love the theory that Yuga Goha will show preference to Mimi for helping him when he was Swirly. Would be funny for her to be promoted for the other 5 siblings to get defeated by Yuga G. Yeah,
that's exactly it.
I think he said I love the theory.
Oh, he said it after.
Yeah.
I wasn't sure if he said it before.
No. And then himself get defeated, leaving Mimi on top again. LMAO. That would actually be hilarious.
Mimi always makes it on top.
Yeah. Yeah, so that what did you say?
Nothing.
He said Mimi always makes it on top.
Just keep going.
That wasn't.
We're never gonna get done. We're almost at 2 hours.
Yeah, I'm getting tired.
You guys can go. I can bang this out solo.
No.
Mega Karibo, thank you for the Satan donation. 666, I appreciate it, my friend. This was the most Gallop episode of Sevens in the best way possible. I really loved the episode. Didn't expect them to go this far with the 6 sibling twist. Hoping to see a lot more of Goha Yuga from now on, and even the other Goha siblings. I agree.
I definitely agree.
You know, the thing that and I know, some people have been critical of me for not being critical of the reveal as much as I have been, that it was swirly, but it wasn't swirly. Yeah. And that really is because, and Mega Karibo kind of touched on it there, I'm so happy that they went this route with the sibling.
Oh, yeah.
I was worried for 20 episodes. I know Pete was as well, and I know a few people were, that this sibling was going to be a joke, or there wasn't going to be a 6th sibling. So the fact that this, to me, is like the best possible outcome, that I can look past the shoddy execution in that regard. Sure. But, I mean, that's just me. Solid Snack, thank you for the $2 donation. Can't believe the slander over Yoshio. His segments were hilarious. Y'all jealous you can't pull off a gold Speedo as well as he can.
I always knew I liked this guy.
I
always knew.
I'm very confident.
Will you wear it? Now, this is a great opportunity.
We'll get banned.
No, Jump Festa. 9 days, will you wear a gold Speedo?
What's there's gotta be a catch, there'll be a reason.
No. Well, the catch is to honor Yoshio.
Will you buy me dinner?
No,
I'll buy you the gold Speedo.
Take me out to dinner, baby.
Will you buy me dinner and McDonald's or Burger King?
Yes.
All right.
Yeah,
I'll
the,
do it.
no, the catch is it's to prove that
You gotta give me a gold speedo though.
it's to prove that you look better in a gold speedo than Yugioh.
Oh, that's
Which,
that's not even a question.
Yeah, I don't know. Okay.
Your shirt can be on.
No. It won't
No,
be.
no.
Well, no,
okay.
his
No,
shirt
it
is
won't
on.
be
It's about the speedo. It's not about the abs.
No, I think it's about. I
No,
think
his
it's
shirt's
about-
on.
No, we can't have
If
you
I
get-
just show my legs, we'd get in more trouble. Better off showing everything, because then they'll be distracted.
No.
Oh, no.
We're not having you in a
No,
speedo.
yeah, she
Colin Cleavis, this is the way.
No,
What's it say?
Shio says what's more unbelievable about the Sevens raters about seeing Dome's videos is them understanding English.
Well, that's very
I guess
true.
that is something we didn't even consider.
No, I have considered it. I always thought that
Can YouTube?
a lot of people were like bilingual in other countries.
Yeah, they are better than us.
Definitely
That's
better than
for
us.
Sure. Holy
but maybe
God.
not to the degree of No, it's maybe not to the degree.
So wait,
that,
so I have to wear a shirt with? Nah, I don't know.
Yeah,
we'll talk.
he
We'll talk
does.
about it off camera.
He does.
If you ordered, I'll be down.
He does.
Limestone, thank you for the $3 donation. Dredger as Swirly is sort of cursed, but not as much as Yugioh in a gold speedo, and that is Dredger as Swirly.
How is that cursed?
You can see it right there. Nope, it's very cursed.
I'm intrigued how it's cursed.
I don't think it's cursed.
Limestone, thank you for the $2 tip. What if Otis versus Goha Yuga? We've talked about that quite a bit. Otis versus Goha Yuga. I'd love that. If it's, I mean, Yuga is the obvious choice to stop Goha Yuga, but if it's not going to be Yuga, I
Yeah.
hope it's not Luke. I wouldn't mind it being kind of an Otis, or I could see them doing Luke Man. I hope it's not Luke Man. I can see them doing Luke Man. I still think Yuga's the best possible option for that, but Otis versus Goha Yuga, and then Otis is a bigger threat, I think would be cool. But that would feel to me very Endgame like, you know? That would feel very end of the show like. I'm not a person.
2022.
I'm not a person that at all believes that.
We'll find out in 9 days.
But I don't know. We will find out in 9 days. It's very exciting and nerve-wracking. Limestone, thank you so much. 10th Emperor, thank you so much for becoming a member. I know 10th you are not watching Sevens Up, or I should say not watching Sevens. So I appreciate you being here at all, man. And thank you for the $2 tip. Everyone watch Gundam. That's been a while, jeez. Everyone watch Gundam Iron-Blooded Orphans for Best Gundam Ever, Gundam Barbados, and love Best Girl Atra. 10th, I know you're not watching the show, but thank you so much for coming by the podcast tonight, becoming a member, and donating. Much appreciated. Chapel, thank you for the $2 tip. Clearly, the truth is that UO's credit card does not have unlimited money, and as such, cannot be used to pay off Neil's delivery of Providence.
That's it. I mean, that's the
That's the
logical.
plot.
Yeah.
That's the plot. Chapel, thank you
That's
so
the plot.
much. We have some super chats.
Oh, we do.
Oh boy. Here we go.
Thank you guys so
Sure,
much, by the way. The outpouring,
missing- no.
the outpouring of love, the outpouring of support in the form of just being here and participating in the polls, being in the chat, but going the extra distance to donate, super chat. It means the world, and I want to just thank you guys so much for it. Thank you guys so much, and I love hearing from you guys as well.
We have $5 from Philip Rosewood.
All right, Philip.
This is in my top 5 for best of the show. I hope Yuga uses a fusion monster of his Gunleon monster, maybe a 3-headed chameleon with 4 guns. Sick.
Goha Yuga will use a fusion,
Yeah,
100%.
absolutely.
Oh yeah, for sure.
That sounds like a sick
agree.
answer to that, though.
You know what? You know what's disturbing now that I realize it? Remember Nanaho stole the data of Maximums?
Yeah.
Someone said that actually earlier. In the
Did
chat.
someone say it?
Yeah.
Because I'm just starting to piece the dots together in my head. Goha Yuga's gonna have a maximum.
Yeah, he's gonna maximum.
This Nanaho has set the stage, has done all the legwork.
She's done a very good job.
Yeah, and now Goha Yuga has her. Yeah, Goha Yuga's terrifying, man. He really is.
It's gonna be good.
Philip, I think he's gonna use a fusion. I think he's gonna use a maximum as well.
Yeah, that'd be dope. Very dope.
Thank you for the donation, my man.
We got that Devil Dono. That's 666 from that man
666.
666.
Devil guy. I love it.
Why do I feel Sevens only went dark because it has to, not because it wants to? Also, where's Otis?
Well, where's Otis has been? This is the long. I say it every Sevens Up. This is the longest he's been gone episode wise in the entire show,
Yeah.
and that continues as the weeks go on. And I don't trust Otis at all, so that's nerve wracking. I don't know about that.
Yeah,
that it was
question
forced
that.
to.
I don't think it
it's
had to
forced
at all.
No,
I
I
think
disagree
if we-
with
They
that.
could have made the sixth sibling a comedic
Yeah.
gag.
They
Of
could
course.
have. I think, let's say we erase this whole arc. If we had continued things like the status quo of it keeping lighthearted and like playful, but like still had like a
still work.
Yeah, it would still work. I think it would still be getting the same ratings it would be getting. I
Yeah.
don't think it had to do this.
Well, that's the thing.
I think it's a good change, though. A change of
It
pace.
is. I agree.
If the show was getting bad ratings on Nico Nico, which is the big rating site in Japan, because they only care about, I know some people say, oh, it's not doing well in the West. It's not really released to accessible in the West. So no one, if it wasn't for the Entame subs team, no one could
literally
even
Entame
watch
subs
it.
is carrying
Yeah.
the Western
so
audience.
the thought that Konami of Japan cares about what the West thinks is not accurate and not correct at all. That being said, the Nico Nico ratings, I think they probably look at. The show has been rated very well. So I'm interested to see if this dark twist actually makes the show a little worse rating wise. Because maybe the people that are watching this show in Japan liked it more lighthearted and comedic. We don't know how dark, maybe 78 is going to be more comedic than we think. Maybe
I doubt that.
But I just doubt it. Goha Yuga and Nanaho, they just have this vibe about them that I just have not felt with any
that
other
OST
characters.
this last episode.
Yeah, I just think that it's up a notch with them right now.
Agreed.
And
Agreed.
But yeah, I don't know if they were forced to. I think the show was doing solid before this, but
Yeah, I think they chose to go in that direction.
Yeah.
I would say.
yeah. But that man, thank you for the comment. Thank you for the donation, dude. I appreciate it.
Appreciate you.
Yeah.
Philip Rose with $5.
Thank you, Philip.
Hope my girl Nanaho continues to do stuff after this arc. Need more. FYI, G Yuga is Goha Yuga for those who didn't know. Right? Yeah.
Yes.
I think that's a good way to refer to him.
Yeah, G Yuga, it's quick. Thank you, Philip.
Also, and I guess if you addressed this, so this was probably sent in before. Did you finish chapter 2 of my story? Which you
Did finish chapter 2. I will send you my thoughts. Good work, man. Very excited to read 3. That being said, yeah, I hope Nanaho gets a little more development and a little more love. I'm worried now that she's going to kind of be relegated to second fiddle instead of a 1B type character.
I think second fiddle would be fine for her.
Well, I think second fiddle would be fine for her if she already got a little more focus. Like
The focus was, I think, doing the legwork. She was the pawn to begin with.
Yeah, I'm more with Dylan on this one.
I think that I would have liked if she had a little bit more of an established duel and rivalry with a Gakuto or a Ranze or a Rinosuke.
That's fair.
I think that'd be a little bit of a missed opportunity.
That's
because
fair.
you bring up that the clans are lifelong rivals with each other.
Oh yeah, well that I definitely agree with.
And I think that if instead of the I look at that Luke versus Yuga episode, you could have done Gakuto versus Nanaho. Give Nanaho a win.
Right.
And then because Gakuto got 2 wins this arc.
Yeah. I think where I disagree is I think her role as a second fiddle is fine. Like that's established. She did that legwork. From a character perspective, I completely agree with.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I think she served her role.
I think she played her role well.
And will be continuing to play that role well. But in terms of the character, they could have done a lot more.
Yeah, I'd like a little more. And they still might.
They still might.
I'd like
Maybe
a little
once
more.
Goha Yuga loses, she goes off on her own.
Yeah, maybe.
Maybe when Goha Yuga is defeated at some point, I would think.
I know. I can't even envision what the world's going to be like after this. I
Thank
really think these next 3
for
episodes,
the dono.
this show is going to just be turned on its head completely.
I would hope so.
I also can't imagine that now that he's introduced Goha Yuga, that he's going to be the only one of this team dueling. Like now they are a team, right? He's their Dark Lord and they're his minions in a way.
Yeah.
I can't imagine that we're just not going to see them duel until he loses.
Right.
They're definitely
Because Yuga and Luke are going to be going after the big bad, which is Goha Yuga.
Then we've got
Let Roman and Gakuto have a little bit of a rivalry here with
Yep.
Nanaho and the other people.
not a bad idea.
Let Tiger have a little bit of a rivalry
Asana.
with Nanaho. Asana.
Yeah,
There's a
bingo.
lot of people that can duel Nanaho, and I'd like to see Nanaho get a little bit of more love here.
I agree.
very much agree.
Yeah. But Philip, thank you, my man.
Heck yeah. We've got $5 from Jack Knight 21.
Jack Knight.
Thank you, Jack.
I wish they built up Swirly's reveal like they did with Shark. That was really good back then.
Yeah. Shark's reveal was great. Swirly, the only way that they built up Swirly's reveal was the Sevens Road Monster against Otis, the remembering the passcode and not commenting on it, but they killed that immediately when they did the Mimi.
Right.
They killed it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it wasn't a well executed reveal. No. And again, I'm someone that can very easily look past that because I love
The outcome.
what happened with the 6th sibling. But I'm never gonna argue with someone who said it wasn't a good reveal because I don't think it was a good reveal. But I just think the end result is so fantastic, and I really would use a word like that I'm okay with it. But I'm never gonna, if someone says they hate it, I'm never gonna argue that. Sure. But yeah, I do. It could have definitely been better. Definitely. Thank you, Jack.
Definitely fair.
Yeah.
We have $20 from Dylan Adams.
Thank you, Dylan. Thank you so much, Dylan. That's a huge donation. Thank you so much, man.
He's saying, I haven't been able to catch the last few lives because of work, but I'm glad I can listen to you lovely people ramble about Yu-Gi-Oh! Tonight.
Oh, we will ramble.
We will ramble tonight, and I always say this. I know it's a different experience being here live, a little unpredictable, you know what I mean? You can live interaction as well. I know people love. But this video, this podcast is always available. You can listen to. You can listen to it on a Thursday, on a Friday. You can put it on in the background while you're grinding Pokemon or listen or driving to work or whatever. But it is always a different feeling being here live, more unpredictable, and you can obviously interact with us. Dylan, thank you for such a generous donation, man. I hope work's been going well. It's great to hear from you, and I hope you've been enjoying Sevens. I hope you enjoyed 77. Very, I love the episode. I really did.
That's interesting.
What?
Sarah Ramsey said something of value here. Yuga G shares parallels with our Yuga. Name. Rook best friend is Swirly. Has Nanaho like Gakuto has the twins. Only one missing is Roman, who did come later.
Yeah.
Roman did come a little later than that. So like if we introduce like to a Roman-like character for Yuga, it would be like a pretty close parallel.
I know a lot of people think they're similar in name only. I believe there will be deeper ties to Goha Yuga and Yuga Oda.
I hope so.
Yeah. I think if the only reason he's named Yuga is because as a red herring, that'd be pretty lame. Like a red herring to make us believe the theory that it was Yuga to begin with.
Yeah, it's deeper.
It's deeper.
I really think it is.
Yeah, I think so too.
And we'll learn that on Saturday.
Yes, we will. Or next Saturday.
Or the next Saturday.
Or the next one.
Or the next Saturday.
We have £2 from TNX Rail.
That's for Dredge.
Someone's right about Swirly being an important character.
I knew he had something. I did not think it was. not gonna lie.
Take the credit. Take the credit.
No,
bro.
no.
They don't have to know. Just take the credit.
Okay. No, but thank you.
Thank you, Thomas.
Thanks, £2.
We have $2 from Miguel Martinon. To Itachi Mimi. I'm sorry for doubting you. Yeah?
Miguel,
that's actually a good point.
Don't be sorry, bro.
Literally right on 2 accounts.
Don't be sorry, Miguel.
I've said it before.
Oh, Jesus.
I've said it before. I'll say it
I
again.
go for croissant stuff.
I could go on.
Right?
Yeah.
When is Whole Lot of Bagels open?
Mimi is the write-in for the audience.
6 hours. Oh, my phone died. Oh, no, wait.
Mimi is the write-in for the audience.
6 hours.
Yeah.
Mimi
was right.
Yeah, she was right. I'm saying she was the write-in for us. She is us.
Yeah.
As she comes up, and it's not even just for those, like, just other things have come up for her that it's like, oh, this is us. Like, this is our perspective. Yeah. She was the one that thought Swirly. She was the one that thought Yuga. She was wrong like we were, except she was right like we were.
All right, I guess.
Yeah.
Sure, yeah. We're the write-in.
100%.
Or she's the write-in for us.
100%. Miguel, thank you very much, my man.
Oh, boy. Dylan, you're up.
We've got... Wait, did I? No, okay, that's right. Yeah, because this threw me off. 2 more pounds from TNX Rail. What if, though, Goha Yuga beats Luke, Yugioh, and Yuga?
We talked
then he's formidable, and that's great.
Well, he's
who beats him then? That's the
problem.
We're still on that theory. We don't know.
We build us up. I mean, like, no one beats him first, right? That doesn't mean none of those characters can beat him second. You build it up.
Yeah, that's a classic Yu-Gi-Oh trope.
Yeah,
an anime trope.
Yeah. Oh, the villain kicked my ass, and now I have to train for...
I'm still mad about the whole Bowman thing.
Months, yeah. Oh.
Don't think about Bowman.
I'm not even done with it yet. That's what makes it worse.
You're thinking about Bowman like you're thinking about an ex. Why are you thinking about Bowman? Why are you bringing up Bowman? We're talking about...
Because Bowman's still in his life, you know? Bowman's
still in my life. Bowman's still a very prominent, unfortunate role, so... Just like Go and Izuku.
Did he see the... Did he see the neck thing yet?
Oh no, because he hasn't gotten to Soul Burner Bowman. Yeah.
You'll know what I mean. Yeah, it's not a spoiler. You'll see what I mean. You'll know exactly when I say that.
Yeah, you'll know that shot. TNX, I think we could very well be heading down that path. I don't know who beats them. It's terrifying to me if they all lose their memories. I don't know what's gonna happen. Like if Yuga, Luke, and Yugioh all lose their memories, I genuinely don't know who's stopping this guy. I really don't.
No. Not sure.
Yeah, I don't know.
A new character, maybe? I don't know. So
You
this
have
guy,
so many characters that are interesting and new and now would not be ideal.
I
unless
agree.
They're going to be a villain. I think.
agree. Yeah. I'm very excited, Thomas.
Oh
Thank
my
you
God,
so much.
Pete,
Pete says you don't agree with Bowman? Agree with the Bowman result or agree with his outlook and perspective?
all of the above.
I have to go to the bathroom again.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, I've had to go for the past half an hour.
All right, just
No,
Want
dude,
me to read?
I've
Go,
got a
go,
job.
I'll read,
no,
go.
no, we're doing this. We're rolling.
we have like
We're
12
rolling.
more.
We're rolling.
Go down. Oh,
We've
that
got
one.
we got
Thank you
five-
guys so much. Thank
we
you.
got $5 from X Slayer.
Thank you, X.
Dylan,
I'm sure it's a nice message.
your red eyes just came back from the dead with the new zombie support.
Let's go.
Also, no red eyes for you in either Rush Duel and Dueling.
I know, and the thing is, like, I'm most probably interested in playing Rush Duels and Duel Links,
Hey, it
especially
could
with the video
happen.
game coming out.
Could happen.
It could happen, yeah, we'll see.
Could happen.
Exciting. I love when Red Eyes get support, though, X Slayer. So I'm excited to play some Red Eyes, and I appreciate the letting me know. Thank you, my man.
This is an interesting one coming up. If it's who I think it's.
Thank you, X.
Do you think Duel Links will add Sherry?
Is who I think.
From Max, excuse me.
Sherry LeBlanc.
Yeah,
To,
that's an interesting.
$2
one.
from Max.
I don't know if they
doesn't
would,
she,
She has a small part.
Is she who I'm thinking of her mom?
He is thinking of her mom. The
Is
mom
he
that got,
actually?
yeah.
Yeah, she. Wait, does he know that?
Yeah, he watched 5D.
Oh, yeah.
But Pete doesn't. Pete doesn't. Pete doesn't.
I think I say. Oh no, we edited. When I re-recorded, we decided not to say that.
Yeah. Yeah. For top 10 moms.
Do you still have that clip?
I definitely do somewhere.
After stream, we'll talk about it. Go to the
My
next
God.
That was
Max,
good.
thank you for the super chat. Do I think they'll add Sherry?
Possible. All right, nice.
No, I don't think so.
I don't think so. I don't think she's not relevant.
Yeah,
She's pretty cool though. She's badass.
No, she's cool.
Yeah.
but I don't think it's.
I don't think they're gonna add
Her
her.
deck wasn't that like. Nice.
It was only printed recently, actually.
Really?
Yeah.
Maybe then. Well, then if it's printed recently, they might be trying to promote her, so it's possible.
Maybe. I don't think Duel Links will get Sherry. I just don't. I think it's gonna be like. I mean, if 5Ds didn't get Misty, I don't think they're gonna do Sherry. I don't think they will.
Good answer.
Yeah. Thank you.
We have $5
Thank you, Pick.
from Pick. Rick, I enjoyed Dylan's Rush Duel game stream. My favorite part was watching him get bodied by Otis twice. I've also been enjoying the game and dub lines.
Yeah, Otis beat me twice.
Hey, dude, he's Otis.
He's Otis.
Wait, what
He's
does
the
his deck
god
have?
of seven.
Is it like summons? Is it like all those super decks?
Yeah, it's got Gaia the Fierce Knight in it,
Love
and
Gaia the
it's
Fierce
just
Knight.
good. It's a good deck. He's got all these stupid traps. It's good. Otis is really, really good. It's as simple as that.
He's playing dumb.
But I will be streaming that game again either on Sunday or on Monday. So we're going to be picking up Rush Duels again, and I want to have my review out for it hopefully next by the weekday. So very exciting there. But thank you for enjoying it, man. I really enjoyed it a lot. I really did. It's a fun game. I can't wait to
it's
play
a
it
list.
again.
And some great dubbing, honestly.
Some
from
really good
talented
dubbing.
people.
Yeah, really
And I'm
good
not
dubbing.
just saying that because Barrett's like
Obviously,
a good friend.
Barrett's our friend,
Yeah,
but
he's awesome. I think he's doing. From what the clips of his I've heard are really great.
yeah.
But I've heard a few clips from a lot of the other characters, and
Yeah.
I've really enjoyed them.
I agree. I think the dub has done a very good job so far, from what I've heard. And I think that Yu-Gi-Oh! 7s fits what a Yu-Gi-Oh! Dub tries to be. A Yu-Gi-Oh! Dub doesn't work as well for a Vrains or an Arc
No,
5.
yeah, it's
Because
like-
they try to target a younger audience with the English dub, and Vrains is always serious.
Right.
So how do you make it more comedic, you know?
Right, exactly.
can't, so-
Yeah. So at least we have a base of like something that's already comedic.
Oh my God,
Translation's
Barrett.
easy, and then
Exactly. So I think it's great.
Barrett's here. He says, "I am a friend."
Barrett is a friend. Barrett's here. So I don't just say that. I think the Sevens dub
Yeah.
has a crazy amount of potential, and I'm very excited for
Yes.
it.
But also, while he's here, congratulate Barrett on that killer role.
Gavin. Congratulate him. Congrats,
One of my
Barrett.
favorite characters. No, Barrett. No.
He's trying to call.
He's trying to call me.
No.
Actually, maybe on the condition that he does give some Gavin lines.
No.
Can we get some Gavin lines? On
No,
the-
he's not. I don't think he's going to be allowed to do that.
Yeah,
No,
he
he's
probably.
not.
Yeah, I
did
don't
that.
think he's allowed to do the
All right,
voices.
then yeah, no, I
Yeah.
can't. They can't do it.
No. Barrett,
I love you, Barrett.
we're running on fumes here,
Yeah.
man.
I do have to get to bed. I love you, man.
Decline. I'd decline it.
I'm not gonna.
No, I want you to hit decline.
All right, sorry, Barrett. He told me to do it.
I think he accidentally hit
Sorry,
accept.
Barrett.
No, I did not.
That's like you're grabbing him and you just let him go off the cliff.
It's the Lion King.
Yeah, it's the Lion King.
Lion King.
We love Barrett.
Is that really how you guys look at it?
Hopefully he'll be
That's
here
good
for
point.
Jump Festa.
No,
but
Barrett, I can't. Please, don't do this. Don't do this.
just come on.
Let's click
It's
it.
getting late. I'm not talking to Barrett. I'm talking to you. Just ignore it.
Wow. Just I let it be known. Let it be known.
Oh man.
We have $10 from X-Layer.
Thank you for X-Layer.
X.
Thank you, man.
It's been confirmed by the cast of No Way Home is that it wasn't supposed to be multiverse stuff, but instead it was supposed to be a Kraven the Hunter movie hunting down Tom Holland's
I
Spider-Man.
did see that. But...
That would
That's
be
what it was
awesome.
supposed- That was.
X-Layer, thank you for that news. I definitely prefer the multiverse
Yeah,
because I think
definitely.
it's super
A
cool.
lot more options.
I think it also helps with the Doctor Strange title, which is
Definitely,
the Multiverse of
of
Madness.
course.
They had to introduce the multiverse at some point. Introducing it here allows that to be established for his own title movie,
Yeah.
which I think is going to lead to the action in that movie quicker than having to set up screwing up a spell and botching a spell. And botching a spell because Spider-Man is being annoying just seems like a perfect, like a very real thing that would happen.
It's a very
He's a
Peter
kid.
Parker
He's a
thing.
It's a very
Yeah.
Peter Parker thing. So I'm so excited for that movie, man.
We
are
so
all seeing
funny.
it.
We have Jump Festa in 8 days now because it's midnight. We have
Yeah,
8 days.
Jump
I'm gonna
Festa.
take
we
a
have-
nap, by the way. I'm gonna have to crush a nap between.
Oh
Jump
my
Festa
god,
and the
Jump
movie.
Festa and the movie. I gotta pass out for like 5 hours.
Well, what do you mean?
You don't think we're gonna like?
Dude, we have Jump Festa at
have a
8 o'clock at night, all the way till what
4 in
time is
the
it run
morning?
to?
Yeah.
4 in the morning.
Yeah.
You got to
And
crush
then we
some
have
good
it-
sleep so we can be
Then
wide
we,
awake.
I
for the
would
movie
do a
at
watch
11.
along. We're doing a watch along. Remember, you want to watch along? the
Yeah,
episode.
that's 79. That's Luke versus.
Yeah, and we gotta watch along that live react,
Holy
I think
shit!
and then we gotta go to the movies at
Wait, what time's
10:30.
the watch along?
The watch along is at
6.
5.
Oh, 5.
Because it's daylight savings now.
Oh, it's early.
5 to
Okay, I
6.
can do that.
Are we gonna have a huge group? For the
Yes,
watch along?
that's the whole freaking
Wow.
point.
So episode 79, Luke versus Goha
Yuga.
Yuga. We're gonna have a big group for the
Hell
watch
yeah,
along.
let's have fun
Dude,
with
my
it.
act-
They'll go
yeah.
to dinner. They'll go to the movie. There you go.
I'm not. Well,
Oh,
I mean, I'll be here. Nicole will be here.
I'm probably-
Nicole live
yeah.
react. She'll know what's going on.
because my friend Connor's. Actually, we'll talk about it later.
we'll figure
I'm
it out.
gonna-
Let's talk about it.
I'm gonna talk
now.
about it.
X-Slayer, thank you, my man. I'm actually more looking forward to the multiverse. And they could always do Kraven, because I know they're doing another trilogy after
I
this.
heard that, yeah.
They could always do Kraven in the 4th or the 5th. So they'll probably do Kraven at some point. But I'm very excited for the
Yeah,
multiverse.
Will that guy Winkle from Boston be there again?
No, he will not be there
Oh.
again.
Damn it! I don't think I can go anymore.
I don't think Barrett is able to come, unfortunately.
I know.
Hopefully
I
that
make sure
changes.
what?
What,
Sad.
Jump Fest?
Yeah.
Barrett, just change whatever you got going on. Just come.
Biggest party of the year, bro.
Big part of the year.
What are you gonna do?
Is it actually?
No.
Oh.
I don't know about that. All right, we've got $2 from Blake Engelbrecht.
Thank you, Blake.
Yuga Goha will win, but show Yuga Odo mercy.
If he shows Yuga mercy, that's a way that you can save Yuga's character from the memory wipe, but
Yeah.
still make Yuga Goha look super strong. I don't
But-
hate that.
And then
theory.
he
There's-
wipes Luke's memory, and Yuga comes back and saves everybody.
Not a large enough. If it was flipped, it would make sense. Not a large enough, not a strong enough bond between the Yugas for him to mercy him, unless
as far as we know right
as
now.
far as we know right now, unless there's a deeper connection that we're aware of.
Right.
There's no established connection for a mercy to make
Fully
sense.
agree. A mercy for Luke would make more sense in my
Exactly.
opinion. I fully
But
agree.
maybe
with that.
there is something deeper than these like we get a huge reveal and then he mercies him.
There might be. Yeah.
Which would be-
These
but that would
next
actually
these
be
next 3 episodes I think are going to be very, very good.
very,
I'm very excited.
Very interesting.
I'm very excited.
Barrett said, "I'll come if Ruby Faith performs live."
Don't look up.
And
No,
I'm serious.
no one look up Ruby Faith. Did he really
On
say that?
He just name
Spotify.com.
dropped her.
Yeah.
Wow.
No.
Let's do next one.
They
Keep going. Just keep going.
they will not.
You know what to do.
No, Barrett,
Come on, you
come to jump. I think he's going to MA. I think he's going to Mass. UMass.
family.
Yeah,
UMass.
for a party.
Really?
Yeah.
That's
Barrett parties?
Yeah, dude, you don't think Barrett parties?
Barrett
I know
parties.
Barrett
I've been to a
parties.
Barrett party. I actually was at a Barrett party.
I see. I think he invited me.
A lot of, just crazy stuff.
Let's do the next one.
Actors
It's 12 o'clock.
Actors do it different.
I've been here. Oh my
All right,
God.
we have so this is the last right now super chat. I think we have one more link. So this last
Open
super
the
chat
link
is
and
from
get ready.
X-Layer. Everyone bless the god,
Oh jeez.
the god Salaryman Calzo. He's the most powerful god out of all of Sevens.
Yes.
He
Okay.
was pretty dope.
Dredger, God bless Salaryman Calzo,
God bless
the
Salary
god of
Calzo,
Yu-Gi-Oh!
God of Yu-Gi-Oh!
Sevens.
Sevens.
Amen. God bless.
Why am I doing that?
Mega Karibo, thank you for the $2 donation.
Oh my God.
I have to wonder if Yugioh was originally a good guy before his memories got wiped and if his personality changed after the wipe. Good question.
Great
How
question.
did you let him find this out?
Read that.
How did he
read
find
that-
you
read
told
that out
him.
loud. I didn't tell him.
This guy's
I know.
a bastard.
No, I would admit it.
Then how did he find out?
I don't know.
It's not me. I don't talk to him. So
If it's not Nick, it wouldn't have been Caliber or Pete. How did he find
How
out?
did he find out?
Wait, yeah, that's a good point.
I legitimately have no idea.
He's been to my house a few
I
times,
saw
but
it. He went in the
Oh, you know what?
There's a pictures up over
there's
there, dude.
like a plaque. Member of one of their CDs.
yeah, you're right. All right. Damn it, man. I gotta hide things when he comes over next time. Mega Karibo. What do you guys think of that Mega Karibo theory that maybe Yugioh was a good guy before the memory wipe?
No.
No.
Still had evil intentions.
No. I agree with that.
I don't think he.
You agree with Mega?
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
I do.
You
Because so far,
I think Yugioh's path is always to be kind of a dick.
maybe. Yes.
Oh my-
But the path that we've seen him on so far is the Yugioh we know. He's always sort of gone solo. He's always had his own agenda aside from his siblings. This is the first time that we've seen him in solidarity with his other 4 siblings.
I agree.
Against one.
Yeah.
There's something different about that. To me.
Yeah. Well, X-Slayer, thank you for the salary, man,
Mitch
and
on
Mega,
After Dark.
thank you for the tip.
Mitch on After Dark.
Yeah. It could either be that or he saw the plaque.
Yeah,
Or both.
Or both.
Because the plaque is in the basement. This I don't know. And do they know Neil Diamond?
No, they did not know Neil Diamond.
That would be kind of cool.
It would be, but they don't know Neil Diamond. All right.
Sweet Caroline.
Is that Neil Diamond?
I think so, isn't it?
I thought that was the Rockettes.
No.
Thank you all so much for watching
Yeah,
episode
it's Neil
77.
Diamond.
A Dark Angel Revives. A great episode, in my opinion. It was a top 5 episode for the 3 of us. And a lot of people who donated said it was probably the best episode yet. So a lot of hype going into 78, 79, 80. Yuga versus Yuga next week. Very excited for it. To everyone that donated and super chatted, thank you so much. But this podcast, this production, not only would it not be possible if it wasn't for all of you amazing people, it would not be possible if it wasn't for the amazing team here, the Talking Yu-Gi-Oh team, as I like to say, myself, Caliber and Pete, who unfortunately could not be with us tonight, and of course Nick T and Dredger. These guys do some amazing stuff on the side, so definitely check them out. All of their socials are linked down below. Nick T's got some exciting music coming out that he's going to promote. I'm going to use the restroom.
Stop right there.
Follow these guys,
No, not yet.
do your promotions, and then we'll
No,
finish
not
it.
No, this is it's
Yeah,
for
but
Syn
don't
Cloud.
know.
It's a $20.
Oh, Syn Cloud,
so I just
thank
wanted
you.
to,
That's
officially,
a huge
yeah,
donation. Thank
right.
you so much.
Officially working on Yugi vs. Kaiba Part 2. So far I've edited in 3 soundtracks, and I
Love
gotta
it.
say it's gonna be a lot more epic than Part 1.
We got to watch part 1 still. That was
we
Syn
do.
Cloud's
Yes.
Egyptian
Oh,
God
yeah.
tier video
Yeah.
request. So
Yeah.
we'll watch it and react to it. I'll do the headphone splitter and
That should
we'll
be a good time.
we'll react to it, Syn. That is a huge donation. Good luck on part 2, and I'm very excited to watch part 1. Thank you so much, Syn. You're amazing. Thank you for the super generous donation, and I'm very excited to see your work. Nick T, you got some music stuff?
I got a whole lot of stuff.
Follow this guy.
I got
I'll be right
nothing,
back.
so it's all Nick too.
All right, here we
You
go.
got this light in them.
So for starters, this Monday.
You gotta put that
Oh
on.
wow! You know what? It's time.
Follow this guy.
This Monday,
Oh shoot! It's this
Long-
coming this Monday.
a long waited. It's been a long time.
Yeah?
It's
What we
been
got?
a long time. My return to Twitch.
Yes.
We're coming back,
Confirmed.
baby. Confirmed.
Confirmed. Let's
Confirmed.
freaking go.
Confirmed.
All right, Monday.
Tomorrow's my last class of the semester. That's
Oh,
it.
yeah.
Actually, last class for my whole grad school experience for now.
That's super.
Graduating. My Monday is my last day of internship, and then I've got some stuff to do during that week. Doesn't matter
Doesn't
because I'm gonna be streaming on Twitch, twitch.tv/NickFightsMoms. I don't know what we're gonna do. Maybe it's gonna be another music stream. Maybe I'll sort of play. Actually, I'll get into it. Maybe we'll continue that Pokemon Silver.
Oh yeah. The, the
fixing
nice.
Pokemon Crystal, randomized Nuzlocke.
Nice.
Maybe we'll finish that. Or maybe we'll do another music set because I've got a whole bunch of new songs that I'm recording for Nameling at the end of January. Whole lot of demos that nobody's ever heard. So maybe I'll give you guys a taste. That
I'm
could be a
hyped.
good time.
I think it'd be
Definitely
fun.
show up and we'll find out. I'll try to make it a long one, so that'll be a good time.
Ooh, long one. Ooh.
Speaking of which, Namelink's recording the next record at the end of January, so I'm super stoked about that. Keep your ears and eyes peeled. That should be a great time. And so far, I have a whole bunch of music out on all platforms under that name. So if you're interested at all, go give it a listen. I'm trying to get my song "Day of the Dead" a whole bunch of streams. So stream that song a ton. That'd be amazing. And Mob Fight's coming back.
Yeah.
So we're changing names. Keep that in the DL, but we have to figure out what it's going to be. But be on the lookout for new Mob Fight stuff coming soon. If you're into heavy music, hardcore and metal.
Very nice.
Also on all streaming platforms.
I would do my streaming thing, but I don't know when. Probably January, but I keep saying that.
Yeah,
but
whenever it is. Whenever you're ready.
Yeah, I'm ready. I got time.
Whenever you're ready. Dude, this kind of works, though, with the fit.
Honestly, you look like a modern Indiana Jones.
Dude, that's what's up.
Right?
All right, let's go. Yeah, let's go.
Bro, Nick T's ready right
Let's
now.
go.
This man is looking
There we
good.
go. Well, I'm Indiana Jones in it, baby.
Bro, he is. Look, he's got the whole outfit.
I'm back in the saddle.
Literally.
I'm back in the
Come in
saddle
and do it.
again.
It's about drive. It's about power. We stay hungry. We devour. Put in the work. Put in the act. You know that rap, dude?
Dude, he kind of crushes it.
Hey,
Oh, that's
hey,
pretty good.
hey, Dwayne The Rock Johnson.
It's amazing. That's The Rock's first rap. Can you believe that?
Not his first. Thank you all so much for being here and joining us on a very special evening. Follow these guys. They do some amazing things. And thank you, Nick T. Thank you, Dredger, for being a part of this team. And again, thank you to Caliber and Pete. And I hope they'll be on very soon.
There you go. Read that.
X-Slayer, thank you for one final donation to say cotton candy is trash, to be honest. Get ready for some roast next week. X-Slayer, this basement's gonna be like a 10-year-old's dream. Yeah, it's carnival. I cannot wait. I'm gonna be in the overalls. I can't wait. So we have a cotton candy themed episode next week. And of course on Friday night we have Jump Festa. And remember, next week we are live on Tuesday night, December 14th, around 8:30, 9 p.m. Sevens Up, episode 78, December 14th. We are not live on Wednesday night next week. We are live on the 14th, not on Wednesday. Tuesday, not Wednesday. You guys are incredible to me. I'm so lucky to have so many of you supporting me. You're the wind beneath my wings, for lack of a better term. And I really do mean that. You guys support me just by being here. And to everyone that donates and super chats as well. I'm so thankful for all of you. Jump Fest is going to be very memorable. Maybe Yu-Gi-Oh! 8, maybe a Yu-Gi-Oh! Movie. What the hell is Yu-Gi-Oh! Go Rush? We're going to find out in just over 9 days. I cannot wait. Thank you guys all so much. I hope you take care of yourselves. Thank you all for coming to Talking Yu-Gi-Oh! Sevens Up, episode 77, A Dark Angel Revives. Thank you all for watching, and I hope you have an amazing day. Take care, guys.
Later, guys.